contract. It's about being a trusted RE/MAX agent. That means you'll get honest advice, expert guidance, and someone who's committed to your success. Because while numbers count, trust is what truly matters. RE/MAX, the official real estate partner of Iowa State Athletics. Each office independently owned and operated.
Iowa State and TCU tonight in Big 12 conference play. And Eric, what are your keys to victory for the Cyclones?
Number one, I think Iowa State needs to dominate the glass, and I think especially on get the offensive rebounds. That's going to be absolutely huge. I think offensively, you always want great movement. I think Iowa State's going to have opportunities to drive and get to the basket, and they really have to be aggressive in that area. And the third thing, something TJ mentioned too, it's like you talk about matching your opponent's effort. Tonight you need to exceed it. You're on the road. You've got to be the first one to lose balls. Follow the example of your leader, Taman Lipsey, and go get it.
Yeah, it's big. If you're going to win on the road, those are the things you have to do. Those are your keys to victory for the Cyclones as they take on TCU here tonight.
And how about make some threes?
Yeah, okay, if you want to throw in one for good measure.
What the heck.
You know, and boy, we have seen the last two road games for Iowa State have been incredible. I mean, the way they came out and just took control of both those games. And so we'll see if there's something similar in the cards here tonight. I doubt you're going to see a 30-point first-half lead, but you know what? I take it. And this Iowa State team comes in with a lot of confidence, having won 5 games in a row.
100%. You know, they make that show.
All right, that wraps up the warm-up show. We're going to return with the opening tip on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
We stand for people.
We are the Iowa Farm Bureau, and we believe in nurturing our state's most precious resource, our children. That's why we provide millions of dollars in scholarships, grants, and resources to Iowa students and teachers. For more information, contact your local county farm bureau.
Delta Dental of Iowa is on a mission to improve the health and smiles of all Iowans. One of the ways we do this is by providing water bottle filling stations to Iowa schools, communities, and parks through our Foundation's Rethink Your Drink program. Delta Dental, for your smile, for your health, for your community.
Having the right game plan is the key to success, whether you're competing on the basketball court or securing your farm's financial future. At AgriFinance Advisors, we're on your team as you make the most important financial decisions for your farm. We know finding the right financing, crop insurance, and farm property insurance can be hard at times. That's why we've made the process easier than ever. Let AgriFinance Advisors draw up a winning game plan for your farm. Apply online today at agrifinance.com. That's AGRI finance.com. As the world's largest family-owned manufacturer of grain storage, drying, and handling equipment, Sukup Manufacturing offers top-notch products that empower farmers to thrive. Take your agricultural game to the next level with Sukup, where innovation and reliability are always a slam dunk. Visit Sukup.com to find your dealer today.
Cyclone fans, when it comes to performance and endurance, there's a new product supporting Midwestern farmers developed in Ames, Iowa, and made from all-natural corn oil that raises the roof on the competition. Don't replace your roof when you don't have to. Instead, protect and add years to your asphalt shingles at a fraction of replacement costs. Restore those shingles, defy weather, support farmers, and save money with Roof Rejuvenate. For more information and a free estimate, visit roofrejuvenateusa.com.
On the Cyclone Sports Network, from Learfield, Cyclone Basketball is on the air. Brought to you by Pioneer, proud to be the one you count on when every bushel counts since 1926. The Iowa Farm Bureau, supporting your food and the farm-strong families who grow it. Join our effort at iowafarmbureau.org. Cyclone athletics coverage is presented by IMT Insurance, proudly supporting Cyclone Nation. You're listening to healthy coverage of the Iowa State Cyclones with Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Choose Wellmark for coverage you can count on. Find your plan at wellmark.com. Now let's join John Walters for the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield first half.
Iowa State and TCU meeting for the 33rd time here tonight. Cyclones lead the all-time series 18-14. And Cyclone women, 10-9 lead at BYU right now with about 5 minutes to go in the first quarter there. Cyclones up 10-9. And Eric, let's take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's game.
Well, just let me get my flashlight on here because...
Might need it.
Might need it is right. Iowa State 21-2 on the season. They will start the usuals. Taman Lipsey at guard, 6'1", 200 pounds, a senior from Ames, averaging 13.5 points, over 4 rebounds, 5.5 assists per game. Killian Torrey joins him in the backcourt. He's 6'3", 205 pounds, a freshman from Pamiers, France, averaging just under 10 points, 4 rebounds, 2.5 assists for the freshman. Joshua Jefferson is at forward, 6'9", 240 pounds. He is a senior from Las Vegas, averaging 17.2 points, 7.7 rebounds, and over 5 assists per game, shooting 50% from the field, 41% from three. And a top 20 finalist for the Wooden Award is announced today. Milan Momcilovic is at forward. He's 6'8", 225 pounds. He's a junior from Pewaukee, Wisconsin, averaging just under 19 points and 3 rebounds, shooting 53+% from three, and the best, if not the best, three-point shooter in the country. Blake Buchanan rounds out the starting lineup. Blake, 6'10", 235 pounds, a junior from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, averaging 8 points and 6 rebounds, transfer from Virginia. And Iowa State is coached by T.J. Otzelberger, assisted by J.R. Blount, Kyle Green, Nate Schmidt, Eric Crawford, and Deontay Garrett. Now for the Horned Frogs. They come in 13-9. They're 4-6 in Big 12 play. They'll start Brock Harding at the point. Brock, 6 feet, 160 pounds. He's a junior from Moline, Illinois, averaging 8.5 points, 3 rebounds, but 6 assists, one of the top assist men in the Big 12. Transfer, of course, played his first 2 years in Iowa City for the Hawks. Jaden Pierre is at guard, 6'3", 200 pounds. He's a senior from Elizabeth, New Jersey, averaging 10.5 points per game. At forward, Micah Robinson getting a start. He's 6'6", 230 pounds, a sophomore from Kansas City. He's their 4th leading scorer at just under 10 points. He also averages 5 per game. Typically comes off the bench for TCU. Also at forward, it's David Punch. He's 6'7", 245 pounds, a sophomore from Harker Heights, Texas, and leads them in scoring 14 points, also rebounding over 7 per game. 2nd in the Big 12 in blocks as well, over 2 per contest. And at center, it is Xavier Edmonds. He's 6'8", 245 pounds. He's a junior from Long Beach, California. First year in the program, a junior college transfer. #1 junior college prospect in the country last year. He's averaging just under 13 points and 6 rebounds. But his last 5 double-doubles in all of them. He's really kind of come into his own. Head coach for TCU in his 10th season is Jamie Dixon. And our officials for tonight's game, Doug Sermons, Brooks Wells, and John Gaffney.
They use those pyrotechnics here.
Yeah, if we were courtside.
And you can feel the warmth all the way where we are. We're up high. Yeah. When those flames go up, well, you can feel it all the way up here. We're up in the corner tonight.
Well, heat rises, John.
It does. Yeah. It does. We are actually opposite the Iowa State bench for the call tonight and up high in the corner. The Cyclones are going to wear their Cardinal uniforms with the gold lettering and trim. TCU will wear their home white uniforms with purple lettering and trim TCU written across the chest. And tonight's opening tip is brought to you by Iowa State 1858, a handcrafted quality vodka with a portion of the proceeds going directly to Iowa State student athletes and Iowa State facilities. Well, they slid this tip back as far as they could to try to make room for Nebraska and Purdue, but they've gone to overtime in Lincoln. So, yeah, there's probably a few folks that are going to listen to us until they're able to get the game on their TV.
And Nebraska leading with 1:19 to go, 77-75.
Wow, what a comeback. They were down well over 20. So Blake Buchanan enters the center circle for Iowa State. And Jamie Dixon still giving some last-minute instructions to his team. Iowa State with that familiar starting five with Momchilovich and Jefferson, Buchanan, Torrey, and Lipsey.
Iowa State's only used two starting lineups this season, and the only reason they've used two is because Taman Lipsey missed 3 games.
Yeah, it's been impressive how quickly Killian Torrey not only has been able to establish himself as a starter, but continue the level of play to continue to start. I mean, that's hard for a freshman to do all the way through. We saw Taman Lipsey do it. We saw Milan do it, but it's rare. And so Torrey having a terrific freshman season. It's getting overshadowed by so many of the other great freshmen around the country, but he's been dynamite.
I mean, there might be 5 in the lottery this year. There might be 5 Big 12 freshmen taken.
No doubt. I know, it's crazy.
Maybe more.
Punch will jump for TCU, David Punch. And he'll jump against Buchanan. It's going to be Doug Sermons who will eventually put the ball in the air to get us started. Cyclones top right, again, left to right in front of us as we call it from opposite the Iowa State bench. So here we go. And the tip controlled by the Horned Frogs. Harding has it. And he's defended by Torrey. Harding will pound that dribble. He goes to the left side to Punch. He'll bounce it out high to Edmonds, now to the right wing. And this is Robinson who gets the start tonight, throwing it back out high. And now Pierre, here comes a double team, trying to make him give up the ball. Down to 10 to shoot. To the right wing, it goes to Punch with 9 on the shot clock. He works against Jefferson. That's a good matchup. Cross-court kick out. 4 to shoot it. Robinson left baseline. Cut off by Lipsey. Now shoots a fadeaway and got it. Yeah, Robinson got a tough shot down. 2-0 TCU.
Yeah, hats off for the bucket, but that was good defense.
Certainly was. And now Iowa State on its first offensive possession. Momchilovich has it way out right. Defended by Punch. He'll throw it to Jefferson, who right now has Robinson on him. Cross-court kick out to an open Torrey. Shot from the corner for 3, would not fall. Buchanan battling for the rebound, couldn't come up with it. Edmonds has it for TCU. And here comes the Horned Frogs, leading 2-0. Punch to the right wing. Down low it goes. Turnaround jumper by Edmonds, short. And the rebound to Jefferson. Buchanan might have blocked it. Blake hasn't been getting a lot of blocks lately, but he is Iowa State's leader in that category. Here's Jefferson off to Torrey. He'll bounce it, almost throw it away, but Buchanan able to come up with it off to Jefferson. Shot fake and a drive, left baseline. Lean-in jumper, rims out. Tipped by Buchanan, wouldn't go. Battle for the rebound, controlled by Pierre.
A couple good looks and a good second opportunity for Iowa State. Nothing to show for it in 2 possessions.
And the Cyclones are down 2-0, and on the right wing is Punch. Spinning on the dribble past Jefferson, and a step-through move, and teardrop wouldn't go, and Jefferson rebounds with the right hand. And outlets. It's a 2-0 TCU lead, and here comes Lipsey.
Yeah, it's going to be Micah Robinson covering Momchilovich. It was a switch earlier that had Punch on him.
That makes sense. Buchanan between the circles, left side to Torrey. Killian bounces it to Jefferson, left of the lane. They send a double team. He throws it to Lipsey for a reverse layup. And it's 2-2.
They doubled with the guard and a great weak side cut. And a great find.
Taman Lipsey, the first 2 points of the game for Iowa State, and we're tied at 2. Now TCU on the attack with Punch on the right wing. Defended by Jefferson. Fights through a screen. Punch on the dribble. Throws it to the right corner. That's Harding with it. Buchanan out to challenge. He drives baseline and kicks it out. And down the lane, Robinson. Wild shot. Banked too hard. Rebound, Momchilovich.
But a good challenge by Buchanan.
Yeah, Buchanan active in the early going. 17:25 to go first half. We're tied at 2. Buchanan has the top of the circle. Waits for cutters. Throws to Lipsey, right wing. Taman on the dribble. Now goes cross court to Jefferson, quickly to Buchanan, low left, cross court kick out to Momchilovich, ball reversal, Lipsy a three, right wing, around and out, and a battle for the rebound controlled by Harding. He saves it in to Pierre.
Boy, Cyclones missed a couple threes. Iowa State's had good looks.
Pierre for three at the other end, missing, and Lipsy the long rebound. 2-2 game. We're 3 minutes into this one. Here comes Lipsy the other way, off to Momchilovich. Pass to the corner, Torrey kicks it out to Jefferson for an open three. Then he missed it, but the rebound to Torrey. Killian has it left to the lane, throws it back out to Lipsy, and the Cyclones reset. Now Lipsy looks and bounces to Buchanan out high right. Buchanan with one dribble and a pass to the opposite side. Torrey has it. 5 to shoot. Torrey with a pass down low to Jefferson. Muscles in. Good kick out to Lipsy. Out to Momchilovich for three. Got it. Top of the circle. 3 by Milan. And a 5-2 Cyclone lead. And we have a whistle.
I don't know if it was a delay of game or did Killian lose a contact.
Killian will come out here as they'll tend to that.
But that was just great unselfish play. And once again, not afraid to work late in the shot clock.
Very late in the shot clock. Taman made that extra pass. Found Momchilovich. He buried the three. Milan now with 91 threes on the season.
Offensive rebound by Killian Torrey gave Iowa State that extra possession.
5-2, Iowa State in front. 16:20 remaining in the first half, and Harding walks it up the floor for TCU. We expect a little bit more pace than we've seen early. Harding to the right side against Lipsy. And now a double team comes, and Harding gets rid of it to Pierre way out right. He's defended by Heisey, who came in for Torrey. Plato's in there as well. Punch has it, defended by Plato along the right side. Dominicus being physical, but they get it to Robinson, and he dunks it. Micah Robinson with all 4 for TCU, and it's 5-4 Cyclones. 15:50 remaining in the first half. Lipsy brings it across against Harding. Familiar foes. Lipsy to the left side, finds Plato, who dumps it down low to Heisey. Good kick out. Momchilovich, 3 more. In and out. Rebound battle. Plato fighting for it. And a foul on Dominicus. Thought it was a pretty good scrap, but they called the foul on Plato. And we'll get to a timeout here. 15:35 remaining in the first half. It's 5-4. Iowa State in front. And we take the break on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
Hey, Cyclone fans, when in downtown Kansas City, stay where the Cyclones stay. The Kansas City Marriott downtown. Whether you're here for a game, weekend getaway, or just soaking up the city, we've got you covered. And don't miss Bar Central inside the Kansas City Marriott downtown. Home to Kansas City's largest indoor video wall. This massive LED display is 16 feet tall and 32 feet wide and shows nearly every major televised sporting event. Bar Central is the ultimate destination for game days, craft beers, and great times. Book your stay at the Kansas City Marriott downtown. Your home away from Hilton. Visit Marriott.com today.
Cyclone fans, when it comes to performance and endurance, there's a new product supporting Midwestern farmers developed in Ames, Iowa, and made from all-natural corn oil that raises the roof on the competition. Don't replace your roof when you don't have to. Instead, protect and add years to your asphalt shingles at a fraction of replacement costs. Restore those shingles, defy weather, support farmers, and save money with Roof Rejuvenate from Color Biotics. For more information, visit colorbiotics.com.
When you live in the Midwest, you're accustomed to leading the nation in certain things, from corn and pork production to eggs and soybeans. And now we're adding another product to that list, clean, renewable wind energy. By investing in wind turbines and partnering with area farmers and landowners, Mid-American Energy is harvesting wind power that's homegrown right in our very own backyard, which not only provides customers with low, stable energy rates, but also the support to make our Midwest communities safer and stronger.
Save time when you shop online with Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee makes it easy to order groceries online through our app or Hy-Vee.com. Pickup is always free. And if you have a Perks Plus membership, you get free delivery and free express pickup. Shop online with Hy-Vee and you can create and save grocery lists, shop the sales, and get fuel savers. Talk about convenience. Order groceries online today. Check out Hy-Vee.com or download the Hy-Vee app.
Back to the Walmart Blue Cross Blue Shield first half. 15:35 to play. It's 5-4. Iowa State leading TCU. Make safety a slam dunk this winter. Schedule an inspection of your natural gas appliances like your furnace and water heater. And get more safety tips at MidAmericanEnergy.com.
Yeah, Cyclones 2 of 8 from the field. They've had some good shots. I'm just 1 of 5 from 3, that by Milan. Milan 1 of 2 beyond the arc, but Jefferson, Lipsy, and Toure have all missed. 2 of 6 from the field for TCU. Iowa State with the extra opportunities because of 2 offensive rebounds. But once again, they have 3 second chance points, and that's one of the reasons they have the lead. Toure doing a great job getting an offensive rebound and getting another look. And man, how many open looks can you get for Milan?
As many as you can.
As many as you can, for sure. Get grad party ready, Cyclones. Hy-Vee makes planning easy with convenient catering options, party trays, desserts, drinks, and all the essentials you need to celebrate your graduate. No extra stops, no extra stress. Shop online at Hy-Vee.com today.
Plata stays in the game along with Heisey, Lipsy, Jefferson, and Momcilovic. Tullison into the lineup for TCU. They also have Little Vicious in there now. And Robinson throws it in.
Little Vicious transfer from Oregon State. And Toulson from Utah Valley, where he played with Dom Nelson.
Harding has the dribble out high against Lipsy. Here comes a double team, and a pass went right through the legs of Punch all the way to the wing, where it was picked up by Robinson. Now Punch has it against Plata. Elbow right with 9 to shoot. Punch backs it up behind the three-point line, gets to the baseline, then throws it cross court. Robinson fumbles it, 3 to shoot. He drives, finds underneath Layla Vicious. He missed the shot and the rebound. It was Toulson, rather, on the miss. And the rebound to Momcilovic. Cyclones a 5-4 lead in the ball. Here comes Heisey up the left side. Out it comes to Jefferson between the circles. Left side to Lipsy. Taman, defended by Harding, throws it out top to Plata. And he looks for cutters. Plata needs to get rid of it. And finally does to Jefferson along the left wing. 10 to shoot. Here comes a double team on Jefferson. He hooks a pass to the corner. Driving is Momcilovic, and he lays it in. Milan taking it to the bucket. He has 5. And the Cyclones lead at 7-4.
Just a great job driving the closeout.
And Jefferson, another great look. Here's Punch to the right side. Picks up his dribble. Pass stolen by Jefferson. Here comes Iowa State on the run with Joshua leading the break. He steps through and had it stripped away and stolen right back by Punch. Now TC the other way. Harding down the middle of the floor. Left wing. A 3 by Lilavicius is good.
That's what he does. About 3/4 of his shots are threes.
And we are tied at 7. Lipsy on the left wing. On the dribble. Backing in. Waits for a screen from Jefferson. Now shovels it off to Heisey. Right wing. Milan, 3-ball. Yep. Counted for Momcilovic. He's off to a great start with 8.
And Punch got caught on him, and he just didn't get out quickly enough.
10-7 Iowa State. Boy, it's a great sign when Milan's hitting shots early. He has 8 points to lead the Cyclones, and they're up by 3. Here's Harding with it. Harding and way out right with it on the dribble. Here comes a double. Now he's got Jefferson on a switch. Hooks a pass to the right corner. Lilavicius again, and he got bumped by Lipsy and a foul on Taman.
Yeah. You know, one of the things Harding has done in his career, he's a guy that keeps that dribble alive, and he kind of extends the play. A good passer. Now, he's not shot the 3 very well this year, 28%, but he's been a good three-point shooter when he was at Iowa. So you still have to be careful.
Inbounding is Pierre. It's a 10-7 Cyclone lead with 13:29 to go in the first half. Lilavicius in the right corner, defended by Heisey. Now throws it out high to Edmonds. He goes cross court with it to Robinson. Shovels it back out to Pierre between the circles. 11 to shoot. Pierre to the right elbow. Throws it out high. They reverse it. It's deflected out of bounds by Jefferson. Joshua's gotten his hands on the ball several times here early. 13:16 to go and 6 on the shot clock as TCU inbounds from the wing.
Harding not out there right now. That means Pierre playing the point.
Then he collects it. Left wing with 5 to shoot. Tries to get by Torre. Now on a switch, Buchanan has him. Pierre trying to create. Fadeaway 13-footer. Misses. And a battle for the rebound. Tipped out Heisey with great hustle to track it down. Shovels ahead to Momcilovic. Milan up the left side. Dribbles to the left corner. And now throws it back out high for Jefferson. Buchanan has it. He'll hand to Torre along the right wing. They come with a double and bump him, and a foul called. And that'll be on the big guy, Xavier Edmonds. It will be his first and the first foul on TCU in the game. 10-7, Cyclones lead it. They're going to get Jamarian Bateman in there for Jefferson.
And Vianney Salachim in for TCU.
They'll also get James Posey in there. Chase Posey, I should say. Son of James. They throw it in to Torrey. Cyclones a 10-7 lead in the ball. Here's Killian to the left wing. A pass goes to the wing, and a three by Bateman. Misses back iron. Torrey battling for the rebound. Could come up with it. Posey has it. Here comes Posey up the right side of the floor. Off to Pierre, way out left. He's defended by Torrey. Now Toulson has it. Throws it to the right wing, and Wilavicius got it to Posey, but he traveled with the basketball, starting his move. Yeah, and the Cyclones get it on the turnover.
Yeah, Posey, son of James Posey, former outstanding NBA player, and good athlete. I mean, he's a 7-foot high jumper, but he hasn't really blossomed. I thought he would take a bigger step this year. He's a redshirt sophomore.
Third in the Big 12, the outdoor high jump. Here is Torrey throwing it to Momcilovic, who's been hot early. He drives, attracts a double team, gets it to Buchanan. Little teardrop wouldn't go. And the rebound to Wilavicius. Here comes Posey up the left side. Shovels it out to Wilavicius, an open three. He missed it. The rebound tipped out and tracked down, but bounced off the shoulder of Momcilovic and went out of bounds. And it's going to go over to TCU. And TJ Otzelberger will go to his bench and get Taman Lipsey back in there.
Cyclones he'll come in for Heisey.
12:08 to go in the first half, 10-7 Iowa State.
So the backcourt for Iowa State. Bateman, Lipsey, and Torrey.
Each team substituting. As Punch gets back in there.
Momcilovic and Buchanan round out that group for Iowa State.
It will be Toulson to throw it in right in front of the Iowa State bench. 12:11 to go in the half. And a 10-7 Cyclone lead. But Doug Sermons wants to take a look at the shot clock, I think. Or have a discussion with the scorers table about something.
Yeah.
Well, he does. We'll remind you that Latham High-Tech Seeds, Stellar Industries, the Iowa Clinic, and Premier Chevy dealers are raising money for every free throw made by the Cyclones. Proceeds benefit the American Cancer Society and Coaches vs. Cancer. Latham High-Tech Seeds, Stellar Industries, the Iowa Clinic, and Premier Chevy dealers are cheering on the Cyclones from the free throw line and helping to raise cancer awareness across the state.
The Cyclones bring Jefferson back in for Momcilovic.
Pierre has the dribble out high against Torrey. Good ball pressure from Killian. Pierre to the right wing with it, maintains that dribble. His pass deflected by Torrey. Toulson tries to save it, does to Pierre, 6 to shoot. Right wing, Edmonds bounces to Pierre in the corner for a 3-ball. He line drived it, no good. And the rebound battle won by Edmonds. Edmonds back in on Buchanan. Tough shot, banked it in left side. Edmonds with the putback.
Yeah, used that girth as strength.
10-9 now. Iowa State by 1. Here's Torrey.
Yeah. But another possession where Iowa State had great defense. TCU really fortunate not to turn it over.
Lipsey finds Jefferson cutting, and he banks it in and draws the foul. Joshua will try for a 3-point play. He was fouled by Punch, and he'll go to the free throw line.
And a great job as he's cutting to the basket. Lipsey with a great pass. And instead of just going up, Punch, a great shot blocker, just a little hesitation, got Punch in the air, and then took it through contact for the end one opportunity.
Not a ton of contact, but enough to get the foul, and it is a 12-9 Cyclone lead. We'll wait for the free throw after the break. But first, we'll take that pause. This is the Cyclone Network from Learfield. American Equity salutes today's hero of the game, honoring those who serve at every Cyclone game. Just as our veterans safeguard our freedom, American Equity helps protect your financial future. Named one of Newsweek's most trustworthy insurance companies in America 3 years in a row, American Equity delivers secure retirement income with a service you deserve. Join American Equity in honoring and thanking all who serve our country. Glacier Graphics and Signs provides big signs, bold graphics, and beautiful results for Cyclone athletics around Jack Trice Stadium, Hilton Coliseum, and the Stark Performance Center. Glacier Graphics and Signs helps you build your brand through the use of high-impact graphics, signage, and video displays designed specifically to tell your story and grow your business in a big way. That's Glacier Graphics and Signs, the preferred graphics and signage provider of Iowa State athletics. Visit them online at glacier.com to see how they can bring your big ideas to life.
Your premier Chevy dealers, proud sponsors of Iowa State Cyclones basketball, and home to the #1 selling brand in Iowa for the past 10 years. A streak that continues with an award-winning lineup backed by dependable trucks like Silverado and SUVs like Equinox with all-day versatility. Find a dealer near you at moreiowans.drive-chevy.com. Based on S&P Global Mobility February 2014 to January 2025 new vehicle retail registrations in the state of Iowa.
Welcome back to the Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield first half. 12-9. Iowa State leading TCU with 11:28 remaining in the first half. And Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield knows you're here for every memorable moment, every fast break, every three-pointer, and every game-winning play. Wellmark is here for every moment, too, with healthcare coverage you can count on all season long. Find the right plan for you at Wellmark.com/hoops.
Well, Cyclones and Horned Frogs all even, 8 rebounds apiece, 2 offensive rebounds each. Iowa State 5 of 13 from the field, and Frogs 4 of 12. Points off turnovers favoring the Frogs. Iowa State's turned it over once, and it was right after Jefferson to come up with a steal. A really good play by David Punch to take it away from Jefferson, and they hit an ensuing 3. Iowa State's had some good defensive stops today. I'll tell you what, you just saw in that putback by Xavier Edmonds, his power. I mean, he was able to root Buchanan out of there, and strength to go corral it, and a nice finish with the left hand.
He's got 5 straight double-doubles coming into this game. And so TCU down by 3, but Iowa State to the free throw line here as Joshua Jefferson tries to complete a 3-point play.
Yeah, first free throw of the game for either team, and each team with just 2 team fouls here. 11 and a half to play in the first half.
So 1 shot for Joshua to try to build that lead to 4. And he does just that by knocking it down. So it's a 13-9 Cyclone lead. Token pressure from the Cyclones. Pierre has it against Torrey.
As Harding continues on the bench.
I guess there's no such thing as token pressure with Torrey. He's all over Pierre. Now they get it to the top of the circle in Edmonds. He's defended by Buchanan. 11:14 remaining in the first half. Here's Pierre taking a handoff, getting into the paint, kicking it out, punch. Had it taken away by Torrey. Great steal by Killian. He throws it ahead to Jefferson. Jefferson in on Toulson. Shovels it out to Lipsy. Gets into the paint. Leaves it left wing for Torrey. Killian back out high. Cyclones patient offensively with a 4-point lead in the ball. Jefferson lost control but got it back and then traveled, got away with it. Threw it down low to Buchanan who dunked it. I'm not sure how Joshua got away with that, but it's 15-9.
Well, he bobbled it.
Yeah.
And once you bobble it,
okay,
all bets are off.
15-9 on the dunk by Buchanan. Another assist from Jefferson. And the Cyclones by 6. Punch. Jefferson tried to pick his pocket, couldn't do it. That means an open 3 for Lelovicius, and he knocks it down from the corner.
That's the gamble play. Cost you 3 points right there.
15-12. Iowa State by 3 as we approach the midway point of the first half. Lipsy against Pierre, way out left. Throws it to Jefferson. He's out near half court with it. Jefferson working against Punch. Throws it out to Buchanan between the circles. Off to the left side. Lipsy driving. Double clutch shot. Banked it in. Taman Lipsy, a great finish.
That's a power guard. That's what we talked about earlier, though. Get to the basket.
17-12, Iowa State. And Lipsy now with 4. He's been terrific early. Here's Pierre with pressure from Torrey and a foul called on Killian.
Just a little too physical.
13 foul on Iowa State.
Cyclones will get Heisey and Momchilovic in as Torrey and Bateman take a rest.
Torrey was asking Doug Sermons for an explanation, and T.J. Altsberger gave him one, said, look, I'll handle these guys.
Yeah.
Here's Harding into the front court. Harding to the left wing. On a switch, Jefferson has him. Harding trying to cross over. Jab step, 17-foot jumper around and out, but the rebound to Edmonds, and he puts it back in.
That's 2 buckets.
17-14. Cyclone lead down to 3. Here's Jefferson. Out to Lipsy out near half court. TCU really picking up the ball pressure.
Yep.
See if Iowa State can take advantage. Lipsy has it. Picks up his dribble. Now double team. Gets rid of it to Jefferson. Jefferson puts it on the floor with a great swim move. Into the paint he goes. Had to strip. Edmonds comes up with a steal. And here comes Xavier Edmonds the other way. And he runs right into Momcilovic.
Jump ball.
And a jump ball to call. Iowa State will have it on the alternate possession. Milan tried to take the charge there. 9:04 to go in the first half. The Cyclones get the ball back. Up by 3.
Yeah, man, you have to keep Edmonds off the boards. He is a horse in there. Man.
Boy, these TCU bigs, they have quick hands too. Punch and Edmonds. Got to really be careful with the basketball. I think it's so critical for Iowa State tonight to be strong with the ball. They lead it by 3. 8:56 to go in the first half. Here's Lipsy to the right side. Slip pass to Plata. He drives and had it blocked by Punch.
Well, he got under the basket.
Too far, yeah. And Punch, one of the better shot blockers in the Big 12, now has it on the left wing. A pass to Pierre, knocked away and stolen by Jefferson again. Here comes Joshua leading the break. Throwing it ahead to Heisey. Right corner, 3 ball on the way. It missed. And the rebound to Edmonds. Good look.
Cyclones 2 of 8 beyond the arc.
And that was a great transition look for Heisey. He couldn't get it down. Cyclone lead is 3. Harding pass stolen away or knocked away anyway by Jefferson out of bounds. Boy, Joshua active with those hands in the early going. And now Torre returns for Lipsy. 8:23 to go in the half. Cyclones up 17-14.
They only have Jefferson with 1 steal, but I know he has 2.
And he's been really active.
Yes.
Just getting his hands on a lot of basketballs. And now the Cyclones a 3-point lead. Here's Harding with it out high. Tracks the double team, throws it to Punch, top of the circle. Punch against Plata. Dribbles to the right wing. Now picks it up and hands off to Pierre. Pierre driving all the way in, and he lays it in. First basket by one of the guards for TCU. And it's 17-16. Now Torrey hands to Jefferson. Momcilovic out to collect it. Back to Joshua. Drives right. Bounce pass to Plata. Double clutch shot. Rims in, and he was fouled. Count the bucket for Plata. He'll try for a 3-point play.
And another assist by Joshua Jefferson. A good catch by Plata in traffic, though.
Really good finish. Pierre the foul. His first. Third on the team. Each team with only 3 team fouls. We have a timeout here. 7:57 remaining in the first half. It's 19-16. Iowa State leading on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
This is the commercial for Pioneer Seed Corn.
100 years ago, one seed changed everything. In 1926, Pioneer revolutionized farming with the first commercial production of hybrid corn. The one that started it all. The one that still turns heads. And the one that grows the future. This year, we celebrate a century of innovation. One big milestone made possible by one moment, one farmer, 100 seasons. See how it all began at pioneer.com/100.
The silly moments, the proud moments, even the hard moments. They're what make life remarkable. And they're why Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here for every moment. Committed to making healthcare better, more affordable, with more choices for care. And service and coverage that give you peace of mind no matter what comes your way. So you can show up for every tender moment, every brave moment, and every wouldn't miss it for the world moment, knowing that Blue is here for you. Go to Wellmark.com/every moment to find a plan right for you.
Based in Nevada, Iowa, Mid-States Companies is your all-in-one partner. As a design-build general contractor with in-house engineering, manufacturing, and crane services, Mid-States has been delivering results from coast to coast for over 20 years. With a vertically integrated approach, Mid-States' team of experts provide industry-leading solutions serving grain, feed, ethanol, industrial, and commercial clients. Don't just build a project, get results with Mid-States. Visit midstatescompanies.com. Mid-States Companies, delivering results together. Propane is the official fuel of Iowa State tailgating, providing your family a safe and reliable heat source. Propane is also the renewable choice for your backyard barbecues, mowers, home heating, livestock heat, crop drying, and more. To learn more about propane's safety and versatility, visit iapropane.org or contact your local propane provider for all your propane needs. This message provided by the Iowa Propane Education and Research Council.
Welcome back to the Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield first half. 7:57 remaining in the half. Cyclones up 19-16. In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa. Crone grows feed for our livestock, food for our families, and clean-burning fuel. For your drive to the game, drive clean with Unleaded 88 and support Iowa's corn farmers. Go to iowacorn.org to pump it up with Unleaded 88.
Yeah. Some student, when he came out on the court, made a half-court shot for $10,000.
That's not a bad deal for him.
That's a good Tuesday night.
Yeah, but he's glad he came to the game.
Yeah. Iowa State 8 of 18 from the field, just 2 of 8 from 3. And they've had some good looks, but Jefferson, 4 assists in this game already.
Iowa State's assisted on all 8 of their baskets.
That's kind of what they do.
And at the free throw line, trying to complete a three-point play, is Dominicus Plata, who had a great finish and now tries to add the free throw.
Well, a great catch in traffic to start.
Dominicus gives the ball a workout and shoots the free throw and knocks it down. His first 3 points of the game, and the Cyclones lead it 20-16. So that's 2 and 1s for Iowa State here in the early going. Here's Harding against Torrey out high. 7:50 remaining first half. Cyclones by 4. Harding off a screen. Tried to slip a pass through it. Stolen away by Heisey. Cyclones on the run. Nate Heisey shovels it out to Momcilovic, who drives, had it poked free, but Plata recovers along the right baseline. Plata, like a bull in a china shop, turns it over as he went right into traffic. And now Harding in transition for TCU. Takes it to the left baseline and shovels it back out to Robinson. Plata got a little ahead of himself that time. Now Harding out high with it. He'll shoot a 3 over Plata, short, way short. In fact, an air ball, and it goes out of bounds to Iowa State.
Yeah, he was just so intent on taking advantage of what he perceived to be a mismatch against Plata that you don't step back and shoot a 3. You should take him to the basket.
7:14 remaining first half. Cyclones a 4-point lead in the ball. Killian Torrey has it out high off a Plata screen. Shovels it off to Jefferson. Quick pass, cross court. Momcilovic, open 3, left corner. Shot it long. Heisey the rebound on the weak side. Throws it back out to Jefferson. Cyclones a second opportunity thanks to Nate Heisey. He's got it back now on the right wing.
But a great look again from 3.
Yeah, Plata, quick pass into Jefferson. Great catch, and he finishes in traffic.
Yeah, he had the guard, Jaden Pierre, covering him, and that was a mismatch. Cyclones sought out and capitalized on.
And Jamie Dixon wants a timeout. Wasn't happy with the defense there. Probably wasn't too thrilled with the shot attempt at the other end, or the second chance points that Iowa State just got after that Heisey rebound led to the Jefferson layup. Joshua 5 points early on. And the Cyclones up by 6. That's their biggest lead.
Yeah, Cyclones coming off a game where 6 of 21 from 3. One of their poor, second worst 3-point shooting performance, I think, in Big 12 play. But tonight, 2 of 9, so not any better, but still shooting 45% from the field. And you're right, Iowa State with 9 assists on 9 field goals.
One thing that TCU does a lot is get to the free throw line, and Iowa State's kept them off the line so far in this one. Just 3 fouls on each team. Lipsey's out there along with Torrey, Heisey, Momcilovic, and Jefferson. Toulson to throw it in for TCU as they trail now by 6. Harding will bring it up the floor against Torrey pressure. Killian O's looking for that pick 6.
Iowa State going small with Jefferson at the 5.
They throw it out top to Edmonds, and he'll look to hand it off. Gets rid of it to Toulson. Shoved out of there. Now on the left wing, Lilavicius gets rid of it to Punch with 10 to shoot. Punch on the dribble. Top of the circle. Now down the lane, and he stuffed it with 2 hands.
Well, Iowa State, a miscommunication as they were going to switch, and then they both abandoned the ball and let Punch drive it down the lane and jam it.
His first bucket, 22-18 Iowa State. Here's Lipsey going to work off to Torrey right wing. Torrey shovels it to Jefferson, who bounces it once, throws to Heisey for a 3, and he missed it. And the rebound controlled by Lilavicius. Boy, Iowa State ice cold from 3.
And some really good looks, 2 of 10.
After Momcilovic got him off to a pretty good start out there. Now Punch bounces it to Edmonds. Double teamed along the right baseline, throws an elbow into Lipsey, and they call it a cylinder call against Lipsey, who took the brunt of it.
You know, I'm not a real... Oh, wow. That's not a cylinder foul.
That is ridiculous.
That is a terrible call by John Gaffney.
Awful call. And Lipsy gets his second out of the deal.
He takes a shot.
No doubt. He's standing straight up. It's the definition of cylinder. He's standing straight up.
Yeah.
And not touching the...
You rarely see the cylinder call anymore. That was the thing there for a little while.
Well, as they go to look at it, they're going to see how bad of a call it was. So I think that's one advantage to this review, but it's not going to change anything, probably.
Yeah, we'll see.
So they are reviewing it. Boy, Taman just standing there, and Edmonds throws the right elbow into his chops to clear, and they call Taman for the foul.
Yeah. Well, the one that started it all, the number 1 seed to beat, the one for you. Plant the 100th season of Pioneer.
I mean,
I think they're reviewing whether or not it could be a flagrant one,
which would be interesting.
Yeah,
if the guy who
they can't really review anything that Taman did.
Right.
All right. So the only thing that's left to review in this spot. Now.
Yeah, you're right. That's what they're looking at.
And also the Iowa Farm Bureau, celebrating generations of Iowans who rise with purpose, lead with heart, and inspire us all to be farm strong.
And now the officials huddle to discuss it further. Doug Sermon's leading that discussion.
And John Gaffney.
And here we go.
After review, cylinder foul stands. The elbow movement by 24 White is a legal basketball play based on our rules. TCU basketball on the end line.
So Lipsy gets his second foul and nothing on Edmonds out of that.
Well, yeah. If you're ruled in the cylinder, I guess you can pop a guy in the chops. But
tuck that one away then.
The cylinder rule has to be one of the most inconsistently.
Yes.
I mean, how many times a hard double team by anybody, you're in the cylinder. I just don't understand.
So Lipsy gets his second. He's going to stay out there for now. 22-18.
Yeah, 5:46 to play. So
a little risky to leave him out there.
But once again, he's a veteran.
Yes, 22-18 Iowa State. Harding throws it in. And along the baseline, Edmonds throws it back out. Lilavicius, a three, missed it. Lipsy got shoved in the back, and the foul called on Punch.
Yeah, that's 2 on Punch.
Yeah, he just shoved Lipsy out of the way to go after that rebound. Robinson's going to replace Punch, who picks up his second. So not a lot of fouls in this game, but there are 2 individuals with 2 each, and that's Lipsy and Punch. Punch goes to the bench for TCU. 5:35 remaining in the first half. Iowa State a 4-point lead in the ball. Here comes Jefferson. Way out right, knocked away from him. Joshua struggling to try to get it back. Called a timeout. Good job by Joshua. Now he spikes the ball. Careful, you're going to get teed up, Joshua. But he was frustrated with the lack of a call on TCU there. He did go to the floor and get the timeout. And so Cyclones fortunate to keep the possession.
And now the officials huddling.
Jamie Dixon, part of that huddle.
Well, he tried to be.
Yes.
Brooks Wells shoos him away.
So the timeout called by Jefferson, 5:27 remaining. Cyclones up 4. And there'll be 17 on the shot clock when Iowa State inbounds. But Joshua makes a lot of great plays with the basketball, but he can also get a little loose with it at times.
Well,
we've seen that throughout the season.
However, in this particular case, he's out and he's picking up the dribble because he's forced to, and nobody's clearing space. Nobody's moving to get open. What are you going to do?
Right.
And so he's looking to make a play.
It's on everybody.
And sometimes you present the ball and it gets deflected. But yes, Joshua occasionally has that issue.
We don't see him show a lot of emotion ever. And he spiked that ball. He was fortunate not to get teed up. So Torrey will throw it in for Iowa State.
The one thing was he was lying on his back when he did it.
Yeah.
On the floor.
Helps a little bit. Here's Torrey to throw it in for the Cyclones. They lead by 4. He gets it into Jefferson, who hands to Lipsy, who has a running start and shoots a floater that rims in. Taman Lipsy able to finish. He has 6.
Get to the basket.
And the Cyclones lead at 24-18. On the left wing is Harding.
They're good.
They'll bounce it out to Edmonds. Over to the right corner it goes. A 3 by Toulson. Misses short. Rebound to Momchilovic. Outlet comes to Lipsy. Down court on the fly to Torrey. And he lays it in. Fast break points for Iowa State. Killian with his first bucket. And it's 26-18. Iowa State with its biggest lead.
Well executed. The pass perfect. Because the defense wasn't that bad getting back.
4:44 remaining in the first half. Cyclones up by 8 now. Here's Edmonds with it, spinning on the dribble against Plata. Into traffic, puts up a wild shot and missed it, but got his own rebound. And now Edmonds throws it to the wing. They recover. Harding has it, throws it off to Toulson with 4 to shoot. Toulson into the paint, stripped by Torrey, but a foul called with 2 on the shot clock.
Yeah, and 2 shots. Got to call it active shooting. I thought Toulson, he traveled. I mean, made the same travel call earlier when he's out on the wing. And he starts to drive, he tries to fake. He gives it the old 2-step. It was a definite travel prior to the start of the drive.
Iowa State's starting guards each have 2 fouls, Lipsy and Torrey. And Bateman's going to come get Torrey here. But first, Toulson to the free throw line. Good free throw shooter, 84%, but he missed the first. Toulson transferred from Utah Valley State, where he was teammates with Dominic Nelson.
Yes. Team that won the WAC last year, regular season, played in the NIT.
He averaged about 13 points a game for them. 26-18 Iowa State, 4:27 remaining in the half, and Toulson shooting 1 more free throw. Block out here. His second one is good. He made 1 of 2. So the Cyclone lead is 7, 26-19. Now Lipsy brings it across up the right side of the floor. Taman to the top of the circle, finds Plata on a cut. He dunked it with 2 hands. Another great assist from Lipsy.
They tried to ice that screen with Edmonds. And great roll to the basket and finish by Plata. Super fine by Taman Lipsy.
And a 9-point lead for the Cyclones, and a touch foul on Bateman along the sideline as he bumped into Toulson. And so Jamarian picks up his first. That's the 6th on the team. 4:03 remaining. That was a foul, I guess.
Yeah.
But 4:03 remaining. 28-19 Iowa State. They started to stretch it out here a little bit. And it comes to Harding. He's out high against Lipsy, who's playing with 2 fouls. Harding picks up the dribble, throws it off on the right wing to Robinson. Lipsy defending. Robinson bounces it out to Harding. Down to 8 on the shot clock. Harding has it with 6 to shoot. Puts it on the floor against Jefferson. Gets into the paint and puts up a tough contested jumper. No good. Jefferson rebounds. And now the Cyclones can add to a 9-point lead. Joshua brings it up the floor himself. Harding picks him up. Jefferson puts it on the floor, muscles his way into the paint. Keep backing him in. Jefferson now throws it back out to Bateman, off to the left wing Plata. And Dominicus, a couple of dribbles, trying to get rid of it. Does to Jefferson, 10 to shoot. Joshua, 3, no good, back iron. Lipsy trying to track down the long rebound, couldn't do it. Toulson has it. Throws it ahead to Robinson. Here's Robinson up the right side, into traffic. Bank shot, won't go, got his own rebound, and had it blocked by Jefferson, but a foul called on Iowa State. Was it Plata?
I think it's Plata.
Yeah, it's Dominicus with his second. Yeah. So that's 3 Cyclones with 2 fouls. Free throws coming for TCU, but first, a timeout on the floor. 3:12 to go first half. It's 28-19. Iowa State leads it on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
Dear Winter, Toyota can't get enough of you. Because Toyota's got 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. And that's more than any other auto brand. From the versatile RAV4 to the svelte Crown, the sleek Camry all-wheel drive, the Corolla Hybrid all-wheel drive, the rugged Tacoma, the tenacious Tundra, and the spacious Grand Highlander with all-wheel drive to keep you and yours safe. Hey, you bring the action, we'll bring the traction. Toyota, let's go places. Based on manufacturer's websites as of 10/20/25.
Hello, Cyclone Nation. Coach Otzelberger here. If you want to win, you need to have winning habits every single day. It's a commitment to being greater than you were last week, last month, and last year. Greater Iowa Credit Union is committed to helping you get there. That's why they build their loans and accounts to fit your needs. Greater Iowa also contributes hundreds of thousands of dollars to dozens of organizations throughout Iowa because they believe we can all win if we work together. Find out more at one of their 9 branches or at gicu.org.
Federally insured by NCAA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
What you do today matters tomorrow. At Key Cooperative, everything we do is powered by purpose, supporting farmers, families, and communities. Work here means more than clocking in. It's about making a difference. From agronomy to accounting, every role helps move our communities forward. Find purpose in what you do each day. Apply now at keycoop.com/careers. Key Cooperative, careers powered by purpose.
Welcome back to the Walmart Blue Cross Blue Shield first half. 3:12 to go in the half. It's Iowa State leading TCU 28-19. Let's pause here for 10 seconds to allow our stations to identify themselves. This is the Cyclone Network from Learfield. TCU will make a trip to the free throw line. Iowa State now with 7 team fouls. They've got 3 players with 2 each, and Lipsy, Torrey, and Plata.
You know, one of the things we talked about in the pregame show, John, of course it was a long one. We had a lot of time to talk about things.
We did.
But, you know, is finding other ways to win, you know, and for Iowa State, I mean, a 9-point lead on the road, and you're 2 of 11 from 3 here in the first half. But they've moved the basketball. 12 assists on 12 made baskets. That's 100%. And Iowa State's doing a pretty good job on the boards. I think they need to button that up maybe just a little bit, each team with 5 second chance points. But Iowa State dominating points in the paint here in the first half, 20-10.
Jefferson, 5 points, 5 assists already. He's got 3 rebounds, a couple of steals. Yeah, so I think they did correct the steals number for him. And at the free throw line is Robinson for TCU.
Yeah, 76% free throw shooter.
Coming off a 16.6 rebound effort against Kansas State. He got the start here tonight. His free throw is good. One more coming for Micah Robinson, the sophomore from Kansas City. Averages about 10 points and 5 rebounds a game. And his second free throw is also good. So he's got 6.
Now pressure in the backcourt.
28-21 Iowa State.
Just kind of a pesky man-to-man. Once you get it in, pretty much falls away.
Lipsy has been really good. He's got a way out left. Attracts a double team. Now waits for cutters. Finds Momcilovic right side. Who puts it on the floor and drives it. And it has it knocked free and a jump ball called. And on the alternate possession, it's going to belong to TCU. So with 2:57 to go in the half, Momcilovic tied up by Robinson. And on the alternate possession, the Frogs get it. It's just the, 4th turnover, I think, for Iowa State? 28-21. Cyclones by 7, but here's Harding with the basketball. Off an Edmonds screen, Harding to the left side, throws it to the corner, Robinson a 3, it's good. Yeah. Robinson now at 9. And it's 28-24.
I don't know what's going on with Blake Buchanan, but he has not been in for a while. Plata was in, now Eric Mulder is in. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Lipsy crosses over, dribbles and fires a 17-foot jumper short, and the rebound to Toulson. And now TCU down 4 and with the ball with 2:23 to go in the half. And on the left wing, a 3 by Toulson is good. In transition, they hit the 3, and it's a 1-point game just like that. Yeah. Iowa State was up 9 just a moment ago.
Quick 8-0 run, 2 threes. Iowa State not doing a good job getting challenging out of transition.
Lipsy picks up his dribble near half court, gets rid of it to Jefferson.
And here's that part where the crowd's involved.
Jefferson on the dribble, driving into the paint. Toulson took it away from him. Here comes Harding as TCU looks for the lead. Robinson up the right side. Picks up his dribble, throws it back out. They reverse it. Toulson along the baseline. Double clutch shot. Banked it in and counted. Plus a foul. Toulson will try for a three-point play.
Yeah, it's going to be on.
TCU leads it.
Going to be on Mulder.
Good finish by Toulson. And TCU now in front.
Yeah. Well, a great steal by Toulson to start the play from Jefferson.
And Buchanan is back in now for Mulder.
Yeah.
But with 1:45 to go in the half, Toulson will try to complete a three-point play with TCU now up by one. Boy, that was like a blink of an eye run for the Horned Frogs. As Iowa State was up by 9 a moment ago. Toulson's free throw no good, and Jefferson rebounds for Iowa State. So it's 29-28, TCU.
Yeah, that was about a minute.
Buchanan, pass, knocked away, and TCU gets the steal, and in transition, Toulson finds Harding on the right wing. They try to add to their one-point lead. Harding throws it off to Robinson, who hit a three a moment ago. Robinson to the right corner, works along the baseline, shovels a pass to Edmonds, who spins in. Tough shot, no. Rebound to Heisey.
Great challenge by Joshua Jefferson.
Now Heisey pushes it ahead as Iowa State tries to regain the lead here. Heisey picks up his dribble, gets it to Buchanan, top of the circle. Now to Jefferson, left to the lane, hooks a pass cross court to Momcilovic. Covered up by Toulson. Milan dribbles it back out of there. 55 seconds to go in the half. Cyclones down one. Buchanan picks up his dribble, throws it to Jefferson with 6 to shoot. Jefferson trying to create against Edmonds. Down to 3 to shoot. Jefferson a fadeaway 16-footer way short. Didn't hit the rim. Shot clock violation. Good defense by TCU, and they'll take over.
Yeah, Iowa State not getting to the basket at all. Everything, and give TCU's a good defensive team. And when they are motivated, and right at this particular moment, they have been motivated here. But at the 3:12 mark, Iowa State was up by 9.
10-0 run for TCU, and they have the ball back. And here's Harding on the dribble out high, gets into the paint, kicks it out to the right corner. Pierre puts it on the floor and fires a 14-footer short. And the rebound, Buchanan had it knocked away. It's out of bounds to Iowa State. And now the shot clock will be turned off, and Iowa State can hold for the last shot. So they'll get Lipsy in there. And this is another one of those situations where you led almost the whole first half. Now, if you can make a shot, maybe you can take a lead to the locker room at the half. Down one right now. Cyclones trying to stop that 10-0 run for TCU. And Taman Lipsy will walk it up the floor. Lipsy against Harding. Gets it across. Harding harassing him. Lipsy.
They have 2 fouls to give.
And Harding just committed one of them. As he reached around Lipsy, tried to poke it free, and he gets his first.
I mean, it's not like it resets the shot clock because the shot clock's off. Still 15 on the shot clock. Now, they've got one more foul they can give.
Heisey will throw it all the way into the backcourt to Lipsy. 15 seconds to go in the half. Shot clock turned off. Taman gets it across. We're down to 10 seconds. And Lipsy got a screen from Buchanan. Dribbles to the right wing. And now he hooks a pass cross court. Jefferson drove it. And a right-hand scoop. Rims in. Plus a foul. Count the bucket for Joshua with 0.3 of a second to go. And he'll try for a three-point play.
That's the third and one opportunity of the first half.
And the foul on Edmonds will be his second. So Jefferson drawing fouls as he does. He draws about 5 a game. He drew one right there to give Iowa State the lead, and now he'll try to add to it with a free throw. 0.3 of a second to go. Joshua Jefferson, one dribble, and the free throw on the way, and it rims out, and we'll get to halftime with Iowa State up by 1, 30-29. So the Cyclones led it by as many as 9. They lead it by 1 at the break, but they do stop that 10-0 TCU run. Stay with us for the Holganics halftime show after these messages. This is the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
RE/MAX is the official real estate partner of Iowa State Athletics, and we understand there's a number for everything: square footage, down payment, interest rates. But how do you measure the trust you have in your agent? For a RE/MAX agent, it's not about numbers on a contract. It's about being a trusted RE/MAX agent. That means you'll get honest advice, expert guidance, and someone who's committed to your success. Because while numbers count, trust is what truly matters. RE/MAX, the official real estate partner of Iowa State Athletics. Each office independently owned and operated.
As the world's largest family-owned manufacturer of grain storage, drying, and handling equipment, Sukup Manufacturing offers top-notch products that empower farmers to thrive. Take your agricultural game to the next level with Sukup, where innovation and reliability are always a slam dunk. Visit Sukup.com to find your dealer today.
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn can even fuel your drive to watch the Cyclones play when you choose Unleaded 88. It's a fuel that's cheaper, cleaner, and greener. Plus, it's homegrown, making Unleaded 88 the clear choice at the pump and totally worth the hype. So as you head to cheer on the Cyclones this season, don't just fuel up, pump it up with Unleaded 88. Find Unleaded 88 at a station near you. Go to iowacorn.org/88.
There's a movement growing in agriculture that goes deep into our shared roots. At Holganics, we call it thrivability. It's not just about meeting needs, it's about restoring life to our soil. With over 800 species of microbes, Holganics is helping farmers across America grow healthier crops, increase yields, and build stronger, more profitable farms. It's about thriving farms, thriving families, thriving communities. Together, we're building a future where everyone wins. Join the thrivability revolution. Visit Holganics.com.
On the Cyclones Sports Network. From Learfield, this has been the well-marked Blue Cross and Blue Shield first half. You're listening to the Holganics Halftime Show. Join the Thrivability Revolution. Visit Holganics.com. Cyclone basketball is on the air. Here's John Walters.
Welcome to the Holganics Halftime Show. It is Iowa State with a 1-point lead over TCU here on the road, 30-29. Every great season starts with a strong foundation. For farmers, that foundation is healthy soil. At Holganics, we're restoring life to the soil with over 800 species of microbes, helping grow stronger crops, more profitable farms, and healthier communities. Holganics, the future of farming starts here. Learn more at Holganics.com. Well, I don't think anything terribly surprising in that first half. A hard-fought battle. And that little run by TCU was really, they played great for about 2 minutes, and that was enough to draw within one at the break.
Well, it was 3:12 down to about 50 seconds.
Yeah.
So that's a minute 20 seconds, a 10-0 run.
Yeah. Two threes.
Yeah. Well, a couple of threes, and the Frogs 4 of 10 from 3, and Iowa State 2 of 11. So the 2 of 11 is a bit of a negative, but I would say most of them were really good looks, and they had, good shooters shooting them. They've done a pretty good job keeping Milan from getting too many good looks, but he's missed 2 that, that are, he's 50% on the game, so it's not, but nobody else has made one. And on the other hand, Iowa State has assisted on all 13 made field goals. So great job sharing the basketball.
Cyclones lead it at the break, 30-29. More of the Holganics Halftime Show after these messages. This is the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
So how's harvest? Higher yield potential starts with the season-long systemic disease protection of Xyway brand fungicides from FMC. Xyway brand fungicides protect corn crops from key foliar diseases and support physiological benefits that help develop healthier, higher-yielding corn for a difference you'll appreciate at harvest. Visit your FMC retailer for an at-plant advantage. Always read and follow all label directions.
With their strength and versatility, there's almost no job John Deere compact utility tractors can't handle. With their powerful diesel engines and auto connect system, these tractors make your job easier. From mowing to hauling to snow removal, these machines do it all. And right now at Van Wall, you can get a John Deere 1023E for as little as $140 per month. Stop into your local Van Wall today, or visit vanwall.com for more details. Offer ends 4/30/2026. Some restrictions apply. See a Van Wall location for details.
Green Hills is Ames' premier 55-plus life plan community, located just minutes away from Iowa State University. Green Hills offers easy living just the way you want. Enjoy an active lifestyle with a warm water pool, wellness center, lifelong learning opportunities, a movie theater, a pet-friendly community, raised garden beds, walking trails, and so much more. Find the perfect fit for your lifestyle within one of our beautiful apartments or townhomes. At Green Hills, there's something for everyone. Learn more about Green Hills or request a tour at greenhillsrc.com.
Just like in the big game, life can throw unexpected challenges your way at any time. That's why it's crucial to have a local and reliable insurance agent coach who's ready to step in at any time. When life calls an unexpected play, your local independent insurance agents backed by IMT Insurance have your back. With them on your team, you'll have the coverage, service, and peace of mind to tackle whatever comes your way. Because when the unexpected happens, you deserve to have the best defense on your side. Visit IMTINS.com today to learn more. With IMT Insurance, you can stay in the game with confidence.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Iowa State University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Iowa State leading TCU at halftime here, 30-29, and out in Provo in the second quarter. BYU leading the Iowa State women 43-42. So a couple of close ones going on in Cyclone Country here on a Tuesday night. Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield knows you're here for every memorable moment, every fast break, every three-pointer, and every game-winning play. Wellmark is here for every moment, too, with health care coverage you can count on all season long. Find the right plan for you at wellmark.com/hoops. Well, Iowa State 13 of 28 from the field in the first half, 46%, but just 2 of 11 from 3, 2 of 3 at the free throw line. All 3 free throws coming in the back end of and one opportunities. The Horned Frogs 11 of 28 for 39%, but they made 4 of 10 threes and made a couple big ones down the stretch to power them to a brief lead. TCU 3 of 5 at the free throw line, and Horned Frogs lead in rebounding 17-15, but they also lead in second chance points as well, 7-5. Iowa State has turned it over 7 times rather. TCU 6, but boy, points off turnovers favoring TCU 8-2. Second chance points I mentioned favoring TCU 7-5. Bench points 12-5. Fast break points 6-2. All those favoring TCU here as we sit at halftime. Individual scoring. Cyclones were led by Milan Momcilovic. He had 8 points, 3 rebounds. Then it was 7 points for Joshua Jefferson. Joshua, I don't know, are we on triple-double watch here? 7 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals for J-Jeff. 6 points and 5 assists for Taman Lipsey. He also has 2 fouls. And then it was 2 points for Blake Buchanan. 2 points for Killian Toure, 5 points off the bench, along with a couple of steals for Dominicus Plata. Micah Robinson getting the start tonight for TCU, led the Frogs in scoring with 9, and then it was 6 points each for Lilavicius and Toulson. Each hit, well, Lilavicius hit 1 3 or 2 of 4 from 3. Toulson 1 of 2 from 3. And then 4 points for Xavier Edmonds, and 2 points each for Jaden Pierre and David Punch. So Punch, their leading scorer on the season. Edmonds with 4 is their second leading scorer. So Iowa State did a pretty good job on them. Iowa State leading at halftime 30-29, and back with more of the Holganics halftime show on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
Mary Greeley wants you for our award-winning team. We provide outstanding patient care throughout central Iowa, and we're looking for a variety of healthcare professionals, including nurses and patient care techs.
We also have part-time jobs for students, competitive salaries, great benefits, and an unbeatable workplace culture. Learn more about your opportunities at mgmc.org/careers.
Glacier Graphics and Signs provides big signs, bold graphics, and beautiful results for Cyclone athletics around Jack Trice Stadium, Hilton Coliseum, and the Stark Performance Center. Glacier Graphics and Signs helps you build your brand through the use of high-impact graphics, signage, and video displays designed specifically to tell your story and grow your business in a big way. That's Glacier Graphics and Signs, the preferred graphics and signage provider of Iowa State athletics. Visit them online at glacier.com to see how they can bring your big ideas to life.
Dear Winter, Toyota can't get enough of you, because Toyota's got 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive, and that's more than any other auto brand. From the versatile RAV4 to the svelte Crown, the sleek Camry all-wheel drive, the Corolla Hybrid all-wheel drive, the rugged Tacoma, the tenacious Tundra, and the spacious Grand Highlander with all-wheel drive to keep you and yours safe. Hey, you bring the action, we'll bring the traction. Toyota, let's go places. Based on manufacturer's websites as of 10/20/25.
Hello, Cyclone Nation. Coach Otzelberger here. If you want to win, you need to have winning habits every single day. It's a commitment to being greater than you were last week, last month, and last year. Greater Iowa Credit Union is committed to helping you get there. That's why they build their loans and accounts to fit your needs. Greater Iowa also contributes hundreds of thousands of dollars to dozens of organizations throughout Iowa, because they believe we can all win if we work together. Find out more at one of their 9 branches or at gicu.org.
Federally insured by NCAA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Iowa State leading TCU at halftime here in Fort Worth, 30-29. Let's check our first half points in the paint, brought to you by Mid-States Companies. And that is the one area where Iowa State really has the edge. They lead 22-12, and that is our points in the paint from Mid-States Company. And typically at this time, we'll have our Hy-Vee halftime interview with one of the assistant coaches, but given our location, as happened a few times this year, that won't be possible. But I'm sure they're talking about winning points off turnovers would be something. Down 8-2 in that area. But anyway, that our halftime interview is always brought to you by Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Hy-Vee proudly supports the Cyclones. 30-29, Iowa State leading at the break. And this has been the Organics halftime report. Back with second half action on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
There's a movement growing in agriculture that goes deep into our shared roots. At Organics, we call it thrivability. It's not just about meeting needs, it's about restoring life to our soil. With over 800 species of microbes, Organics is helping farmers across America grow healthier crops, increase yields, and build stronger, more profitable farms. It's about thriving farms, thriving families, thriving communities. Together, we're building a future where everyone wins. Join the thrivability revolution. Visit Organics.com.
Based in Nevada, Iowa, Mid-States Companies is your all-in-one partner. As a design-build general contractor with in-house engineering, manufacturing, and crane services, Mid-States has been delivering results from coast to coast for over 20 years. With a vertically integrated approach, Mid-States' team of experts provide industry-leading solutions serving grain, feed, ethanol, industrial, and commercial clients. Don't just build a project, get results with Mid-States. Visit midstatescompanies.com. Mid-States Companies, delivering results together.
We stand for people.
We're the Iowa Farm Bureau, and we support farm families. We're a voice on local, state, and national issues. We're also committed to making rural Iowa a better place to live and keeping Iowa farm families on the farm.
Latham High-Tech Seeds, Stellar Industries, the Iowa Clinic, and the Premier Chevy dealers are proud to partner with the Iowa State men's basketball team by raising money for every free throw made by the Cyclones all season long. Proceeds benefit the American Cancer Society and the Coaches vs. Cancer program right here in the state of Iowa. Latham High-Tech Seeds, Stellar Industries, the Iowa Clinic, and the Premier Chevy dealers are cheering on the Cyclones from the free throw line and helping with cancer awareness efforts across the state of Iowa.
You've been listening to the Organics Halftime Show. Join the Thrivability Revolution. Visit Organics.com. Stay tuned for the second half coverage presented by Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Brought to you by Pioneer. Proud to be the one you count on when every bushel counts since 1926. Iowa Farm Bureau, supporting your food and the farm-strong families who grow it. Join our efforts at iowafarmbureau.org. You're listening to healthy coverage of the Iowa State Cyclones with Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Choose Wellmark for coverage you can count on. Find your plan at wellmark.com. Now let's join John Walters for the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield second half. Cyclone basketball is on the air.
And the second half will begin with Iowa State with the basketball and a 1-point lead at 30-29. Kind of a low scoring first half. And now let's see if the Cyclones can start the second half with a bang. And they send their familiar five out there, Torrey, along with Lipsy, Buchanan, Jefferson, and Momcilovic. And Cyclones will operate from right to left, as we call it, as we sit opposite the Iowa State bench. Taman Lipsy has it in the front court for Iowa State, defended by Harding. Lipsy finds a cutting Momcilovic, but throws it away, and up with the steal comes TCU.
Set play. They did a good job defending it.
Pierre had it knocked free. Torrey gets it right back for Iowa State, then dives on the floor, and he's tied up. And so on the alternate possession, TCU will have the ball.
Yeah, Iowa State ran a play, a back screen for a three for Momcilovic. They covered it, switched it. He went back door, but the help defender came from the other side, Robinson, and deflected the ball away.
TCU looking for the lead right here. Harding to throw it in. Iowa State defending the baseline out of bounds well. Pierre throws it off to Robinson along the left wing. Now to Harding, way out right. 15 to shoot it. Harding gets a screen. Maintains the dribble. Down to 10 to shoot. Off to the left wing it goes to Pierre. Cyclone switching out high. Pierre runs into a double team. Tries to dribble out of it. Throws it cross court. Robinson drives. Had it blocked by Momcilovic and cleared by Jefferson. Cyclones push it up the floor. Jefferson up the left side. Takes it against Punch. And now hooks a pass cross court to Momcilovic, who puts it on the floor. Spins. Right of the lane. Milan maintaining the dribble. Now they force him out to the corner. He finds Jefferson down low to Buchanan. In strong. Blake lays it in. Second field goal for Buchanan. Another assist for Jefferson. It's 32-29 Iowa State.
Yeah, good finish in traffic. As Edmonds so strong in there.
Now Harding has the dribble. Good switch out top by Iowa State defensively. Harding bounces it out to Pierre, way out left. 18:40 remaining. Cyclones up by 3 now. Here's a pass deflected and stolen by Jefferson. He has been terrific at both ends of the floor. Joshua pushes ahead to Momcilovic, and he fires a contested 3 left side. Back iron, no, but Lipsy tracks down the rebound, leaves it for Jefferson. Joshua driving, left-hand layup wouldn't go, but Buchanan rebounds and scores. The putback by Buchanan. He's got the first 4 of the second half, of the Cyclones are up by 5.
Yeah, Cyclones have defended really, really well here to start the second half.
They sure have, and now Harding off to Edmonds on the right side. Cyclones a 5-point lead. Edmonds had it poked free by Buchanan, got it back. Now to Harding. Harding around the top of the dribble, a pass underneath, and Robinson had it denied by Momcilovic, but a foul on Milan. Yeah. And free throws coming for Robinson, but it'll make him go earn it.
Yeah, good back cut. Milan just a little bit late getting there, but committed the foul.
Yeah, it's a good foul. Make him go earn it at the free throw line, although Robinson, a good free throw shooter. He kind of got dinged up on the play. I think landed on his hip.
First foul on Milan.
Robinson led all scorers in the first half with 9 points getting the start tonight, and he will shoot 2 free throws here. 34-29, Iowa State first attempt. Got the bounce. Bounced high in the air off the rim and went back through.
Yeah, just the second conference game that Robinson has started.
Solachim returns.
Yeah, he's 6'10".
He replaces Edmonds. The second free throw by Robinson is good. So he's got 11 to lead all scorers. And it's 34-31. Some pressure here from TCU, but Lipsy will handle that. Cyclones a 3-point lead in the ball with 17:54 to go. Lipsy up the left side, bounces to Buchanan, top of the circle, who finds a cutting Torrey down the lane, but he lost control of it. He was fouled, that's why. And Killian will go to the free throw line. The foul will go on Robinson.
Yeah, great slip that time, and just, obvious hack by Robinson, who...
Real good.
Same thing kind of happened to him at the other end, and he capitalized with 2 made free throws.
Now Killian will try to do the same after that good pass by Buchanan. Cyclones up by 3. Killian Torrey shooting 2. Missed the first.
Cyclones 2 of 4 at the free throw line. It's not been a beauty from the field for Iowa State in terms of from distance or the free throw line tonight.
One more for Killian. And he missed them both. And the rebound to Lilavicius. 34-31 remains the score. 17:40 remaining in the second half.
That's the difference. They make 2. Iowa State misses 2.
And now Harding has the dribble along the right wing. Buchanan over to help. They reverse it. Left side to Robinson. He gets to the baseline with the dribble. Now cut off by Momcilovic. Hooks a pass across court. Lilavicius leaves it for Pierre with 8 to shoot. Pierre, a pass underneath. Punch, the catch. In traffic. Trying to finish. And he missed it, but got his own rebound and scored. Punch stayed with it. He has 4. It's 34-33. TCU back to within 1. And Jefferson will bring it up the floor for Iowa State. We're 3 minutes into the second half. Cyclones leading it by 1. Torrey along the left wing. Goes to Buchanan, top of the circle. A pass underneath to Lipsy. Taman had it knocked free, got it back, and he got fouled. He'll go to the free throw line as Harding fouled him. I think they got it on Harding.
Yes.
They did. And that'll be the second on Brock Harding. And 2 free throws now for Taman Lipsy. And now it's time to step up there and make some free throws.
Yeah, 2 of 5. And from the line and 2 of 12 from the field.
Taman Lipsy shooting 2. And he missed the first. Taman at 69% on the season. Heisey and Plater are going to return for Iowa State, and Edmonds comes back in there for TCU as Lipsy gets ready to shoot one more. Heisey will replace Lipsy if he makes this free throw.
Iowa State has escaped some of these games by leaving it still left a lot of points.
Lipsy's second free throw misses. And the rebound to Plater. Iowa State with a second opportunity. Momcilovic throws to Jefferson along the right baseline. 4 straight missed free throws by Iowa State. Now Jefferson, a pass to the left corner, and it hit the baseline. He was trying to go to Lipsy, but he threw it away. And TCU gets it on the turnover. Well,
this game has kind of hit the doldrums, and there's been kind of a lot of doldrums. But you know what? You make your free throws, and you've got, a little more comfortable lead.
As it stands, it's a 1-point lead for Iowa State, and Harding dribbles into the paint, leaves it for Punch. He drives in there and gets a layup with the right hand, and TCU leads it now.
It's too easy, and Punch had been really quiet. 2 points in the first half. Now he's got back-to-back.
TCU has scored the last 6 points. They have the lead. Torrey had his shot blocked, cleared by Lilavicius. Here he comes on the break, in on Jefferson. Pushed off with his off arm, missed the shot. Heisey rebounds, and here comes Torrey the other way. So the Cyclones down 1. Here's Jefferson spinning to the free throw line, maintains the dribble all the way in, and draws plenty of contact, but nothing called. Pierre pushes it the other way. Off to Lilavicius for a 3. It's no good. Harding the rebound. He'll bring it back out. Throws it to Edmonds for a 3, and it rattles out. And the rebound of Momcilovic. Cyclones dodge one there, but they're down by 1 with 15:40 to go. Time to get it in gear. Here's Momcilovic, left wing. Milan looking, finds Plater, top of the circle. Plater waiting for help, goes to Momcilovic, who has the smaller Harding on him. Momcilovic and Harding fouling him. He gets it to Torrey for a left corner 3, and he got it. Killian Torrey, it's a big 3 off the pass from Momcilovic. And the Cyclones regain the lead at 37-35.
Just the third made 3.
And now a whistle. We get a timeout called here.
Yes.
By TCU, okay. Timeout on the floor, 15-14 remaining. And it's Iowa State leading at 37-35, so this will become a full break. We'll take it with them on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
When you live in the Midwest, you're accustomed to leading the nation in certain things, from corn and pork production to eggs and soybeans. And now we're adding another product to that list, clean, renewable wind energy. By investing in wind turbines and partnering with area farmers and landowners, Mid-American Energy is harvesting wind power that's homegrown right in our very own backyard, which not only provides customers with low, stable energy rates, but also the support to make our Midwest communities safer and stronger.
Hear that? Those are Pioneer brand soybean and corn fields, the #1 seed brand in the U.S., ready to harvest. The combine reaps and separates row after row of innovative genetics. Soybeans fall into bins and bounce off the tin with unbeatable yields. Pioneer corn and soybean seed is the #1 brand in the U.S. This is what it sounds like to plant #1. Learn more at pioneer.com/topcrop.
Save time when you shop online with Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee makes it easy to order groceries online through our app or Hy-Vee.com. Pickup is always free. And if you have a Perks Plus membership, you get free delivery and free express pickup. Shop online with Hy-Vee and you can create and save grocery lists, shop the sales, and get fuel savers. Talk about convenient. Order groceries online today. Check out Hy-Vee.com or download the Hy-Vee app.
Score more with the college-branded Venmo debit card. Rep your team with every tap and earn up to 5% cash back through Venmo Stash, a new rewards program where the more you do, the more you get. Get your Venmo debit card today and start earning rewards with Venmo Stash. No monthly fee, no minimum balance. Learn more at Venmo.com/collegecard. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank, N.A. Select schools available. Venmo Stash bundle terms and exclusions apply at Venmo.me/stash terms. Max $100 cash back per month.
Welcome back to the Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield second half. 15-14 to go in regulation. Iowa State 37, TCU 35 after the Torrey 3 from the corner. Get grad party ready, Cyclones. Hy-Vee makes planning easy with convenient catering options, party trays, desserts, drinks, and all the essentials you need to celebrate your graduate. No extra stops, no extra stress. Shop online at Hy-Vee.com today.
Yeah, Iowa State 3 of 13 from 3 after finally a make. It's been a long time since Iowa State has made a 3. Killian Torrey now 5 points in the game, but Iowa State 2 of 7 at the free throw line, and TCU 5 of 7. Take a fast break on heating costs this winter. Tune up your furnace, seal drafts, and visit MidAmericanEnergy.com for more ways to stay warm while using less energy.
Heisey's in there for Iowa State along with Plata, Jefferson, Momchilovich, and Lipsy. Plata had good first half. 37-35, Iowa State in front. TCU inbounds. Tolson throws it in to Harding, who dribbles to his left. Cut off, lobs it underneath for Edmonds. Poked free by Plata, but Edmonds gets it back. Now throws it off to the left side and Robinson. Robinson out high with the dribble, down to 10 to shoot. A bounce pass to Edmonds down low.
Traveled.
Put up a tough shot, made it, but he traveled first. And the turnover gives the ball to Iowa State. You're exactly right. Plata held his ground.
And now the media timeout.
Yep, so 14:59 to go, and we'll take it with him. 37-35, Iowa State leading on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
What if your daily work could impact your entire community? At Key Cooperative, we work side by side with people we know in towns we care about, helping farms, families, and businesses succeed. When you join Key, you're not just taking a job, you're choosing a career powered by purpose. Make every day matter. Apply today at keycoop.com/careers. Key Cooperative, where showing up means making a difference.
Green Hills is Ames' premier 55-plus life plan community, located just minutes away from Iowa State University. Green Hills offers easy living just the way you want. Enjoy an active lifestyle with a warm water pool, wellness center, lifelong learning opportunities, a movie theater, a pet-friendly community, raised garden beds, walking trails, and so much more. Find the perfect fit for your lifestyle within one of our beautiful apartments or townhomes. At Green Hills, there's something for everyone. Learn more about Green Hills or request a tour at greenhillsrc.com.
Your premier Chevy dealers, proud sponsors of Iowa State Cyclones basketball, and home to the #1 selling brand in Iowa for the past 10 years. A streak that continues with an award-winning lineup backed by dependable trucks like Silverado and SUVs like Equinox with all-day versatility. Find a dealer near you at moreiowans.drive-chevy.com. Based on S&P Global Mobility February 2014 to January 2025 new vehicle retail registrations in the state of Iowa.
Welcome back to the Walmart Blue Cross Blue Shield second half. 14:59 to go. It's a low-scoring game here in Fort Worth. 37-35, Iowa State leading.
Yeah, Cyclones at this point not shooting, still shooting a good percentage from the field. Turnovers have hurt Iowa State somewhat in this game as well. This Iowa State has turned it over 9 times, and their Cyclones down in points off turnovers 10-4. And TCU trying to join 3 other teams with wins over teams ranked in the top 11 in the country. We saw Nebraska lose in overtime, home to a good Purdue team. Number 11, North Carolina lost by 9 at Miami. And Wisconsin winning at Illinois in overtime, 92-90.
Wow.
So,
yeah, surprise there.
You know, it's not easy.
No.
You're in the dog days of this time of year.
Plata, who's had a good night, stays on the floor along with Jefferson.
Well, they only played 15 seconds.
Izzy and Momcilovic. That's true. They went right to immediate timeout. Let's see if the Cyclones can get Milan going again. He started off the game like gangbusters, had 8 points in the first few minutes, and hasn't scored since. 37-35, Cyclones in front. They get it into Lipsy. Taman will dribble it up the left side of the floor, escorted by Harding. Lipsy slips a pass to Jefferson, who had it knocked away and stolen by Robinson and then fouled him. Yeah, Jefferson fouled him. Frustration foul, his first.
Yeah, that's the 5th turnover on Joshua. I mean, he's got 7 points.
Well, one of the reasons he turned it over is because Robinson raked him across the arm and nothing was called.
Yeah.
I mean, just absolutely clobbered him right across the forearm.
Well, in the previous turnover, too, he's driving down and just gets hammered.
37-35, Iowa State. Here's Harding trying to get somewhere with the dribble. Jefferson poked it away, but right into the hands of Toulson. Toulson throws it to Robinson out here half court. Robinson with a couple of dribbles, waits for some help now, gets rid of it to Harding with 6 to shoot. Harding against Momcilovic, trying to create, spins again, throws it back out, punch, tries to launch one at the shot clock buzzer, doesn't hit the rim, it'll be a shot clock violation. Great defense by the Cyclones.
Yeah, another really good defensive trip.
And now, got to start cashing in, get a little separation here. I mean, take care of the basketball. That's the #1 thing. And Harding got lost. Here's Lipsy pushing it ahead with nobody guarding him. He'll lay it in. Harding was totally lost. That was like he was still playing for Fran McCaffrey or something. Lipsy lays it in at the other end. He has 8.
Oh, that's cold.
Sorry. It's a 4-point lead, and now Momcilovic almost has a steal along the baseline. And it goes out about, I'm not sure what Harding, I think he might have thought it was their ball. He's going to come out here, Pierre.
They had Pierre, and Harding was coming out of the game, and Jamie Dixon was mad that they allowed the ball to be inbounded.
Well, Lipsy just drove it all the way in and scored with nobody defending him. That's 39-35.
We need more of that Olay defense.
Yeah. Taman
by
Lipsy
TCU.
Taking advantage, and Taman now with 8 points in the game. Cyclones up by 4. Pierre to throw it in. Got it into Edmonds, then gets it right back to Pierre for a 16-foot jump shot right side. He got it.
Just in a
second bucket for Pierre. It's a 2-point game.
Nice little pin down.
39-37 Iowa State. Lipsy into the front court for the Cyclones. Takes the dribble to the right side, along the baseline, kicks it out for a Heisey 3 left corner. It misses. And the rebound to Edmonds. Boy, wide open for Nate. A great look by Lipsy. Now at the other end, a drive by Toulson. Reverse layup would not fall. And the rebound of Momcilovic. And a chance to run for Iowa State. Lipsy pushes it up the right side. Leaves it for Milan. Right wing. Momcilovic stumbles with the dribble, goes to the floor, it's knocked free, and a dive by Plata to try to keep it alive, but it's out of bounds to TCU. Good effort by Dominicus.
Yeah, but
But sloppy with the basketball, Iowa State
man,
again.
11 turnovers.
And now Torrey will re-enter. And so will Buchanan as Jefferson and play to come out.
Yeah, just Iowa State they've had more turnover issues in the Big 12, which is understandably playing better defenses, but some of them are kind of inexplicable.
39-37, the Cyclones lead it with 13-13 to go. And here comes Pierre. And Torrey is going to be called for a foul because Pierre slipped. And Torrey picks up his third. And maybe there was some contact, but no, there wasn't. Pierre just slipped, and they called a foul on Torrey.
Oh, Brooks Wells.
That's a brutal call.
Yeah, this is life on the road. I mean, I'm sure people say that when they play at Hilton Coliseum.
Now Killian with 3 fouls, though, has to come out of the game, and Bateman back in there for him.
Yeah.
That's very unfortunate for Torrey. He didn't do anything. 13:09 to go. They throw it into Pierre. TCU down by 2. Pierre says the ball's wet. Wanted Brooks Wells to stop play. He said play on. Pierre picks up his dribble and needs some help. Gets rid of it to Punch out high with 12 to shoot. Punch, top of the circle against Buchanan. Spins on the dribble, gets into the paint. And a tough jumper, banked it in and drew a foul. Punch will try for a 3-point play. Just created off the dribble. And now he can give TCU the lead. He's fouled by Lipsy. That's 3 on Taman. And so now both Cyclone starting guards have 3 fouls. Oh no, they called it on Buchanan. Okay, well, we'll take that. I thought Taman might have got the call, but it was Buchanan. That's a good deal for Iowa State.
Yeah, they've been a couple and ones. One for Iowa State. That not much there.
Punch missed the free throw, so we're tied. And Lipsy rebounds. 12:47 to go. It's 39 apiece. Lipsy, right side, double team, goes to Momchilovic for a 3 in the corner, and he missed it. And the rebound controlled by Robinson. Cyclones can't buy one from 3.
A pretty good contest, but Iowa State 3 of 15 from 3.
And now Robinson picks up his dribble. Lipsy knocks it free, and it's out of bounds to Iowa State. Lipsy just got in the passing lane, didn't touch it, and TCU throws it away.
Yeah, and that's 9 turnovers. No, 10.
Now you got to cash in.
Yes.
Lipsy up the left side of the floor in a tie game. 39 apiece with 12:18 to go. Lipsy attracts a double team, splits it, gets it to Bateman. Now back to Lipsy on the right wing. Taman goes to Buchanan, then gets it right back. Lipsy along the right baseline, double team, throws it back out high. Momchilovic trying to track it down, saved it. No, they say it went over the half-court line.
I think his foot stepped on the line.
Gosh, another turnover for Iowa State.
Yeah, this is...
TCU's thrown some traps at him, and Iowa State has not handled it particularly well.
Sloppy. I mean, a dozen turnovers.
Jefferson back in for Momchilovic, who hasn't scored since the opening minutes of the game. 12:03 to go, 39-39. Toulson to throw it in for TCU.
I mean, been some sloppy play by TCU, too. Not just Iowa State.
Yeah, but Cyclones playing with fire here.
Oh.
Pierre has it out high against Bateman. Pierre to the left side. Drives it all the way in there. Had his shot blocked by Jefferson. And it's cleared by Heisey. What a block by Joshua. Now Jefferson at the other end. Driving right baseline. Under the bucket. Reverse layup. Good. Beautiful play by Jefferson at both ends. And the Cyclones lead at 41-39. Now at the other end, Toulson missed a layup, but it was fouled. Yeah. And he'll go to the free throw line.
Late whistle, but I think the right call.
Bateman will get the foul, and free throws coming for Toulson. But first to timeout.
After you basket at one end, boy, I'm sure that'll get the ire of TJ Otzelberger in that huddle as they're able to run, get down the court, and Iowa State fortunate it was not an and one opportunity.
11:35 to go, timeout on the floor. 41-39. Iowa State leading TCU with 11:35 to go on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
Iowa State Athletics and the ISU Foundation are proud to launch the We Will Fund, continuing the great work of the former We Will Collective. The We Will Fund now serves as the official way for fans to support Iowa State student athletes and coaches, providing critical resources for revenue-sharing efforts that directly impact recruiting and retention. Donor support to the We Will Fund ensures student athletes are empowered both on and off the field. Make a gift today at isu.foundation/WeWillFund.
When you live in the Midwest, you're accustomed to leading the nation in certain things. from corn and pork production to eggs and soybeans. And now we're adding another product to that list, clean, renewable wind energy. By investing in wind turbines and partnering with area farmers and landowners, Mid-American Energy is harvesting wind power that's homegrown right in our very own backyard, which not only provides customers with low, stable energy rates, but also the support to make our Midwest communities safer and stronger.
Based in Nevada, Iowa, Mid-States Companies is your all-in-one partner. As a design-build general contractor with in-house engineering, manufacturing, and crane services, Mid-States has been delivering results from coast to coast for over 20 years. With a vertically integrated approach, Mid-States' team of experts provide industry-leading solutions serving grain, feed, ethanol, industrial, and commercial clients. Don't just build a project, get results with Mid-States. Visit midstatescompanies.com. Mid-States Companies, delivering results together.
We stand for people, progress and pride.
We are the Iowa Farm Bureau, and we believe in nurturing our state's most precious resource, our children. That's why we provide millions of dollars in scholarships, grants, and resources to Iowa students and teachers. For more information, contact your local county farm bureau.
The Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield second half, 11:35 to play in regulation. Cyclones up 41-39 over TCU.
Iowa State 5 turnovers here in the second half. TCU's turned it over 4 times. With that foul, Iowa State now has committed 5. So a lot of time left, and TCU, not a great free throw shooting team, but neither is Iowa State. Cyclones a long way. Is that good news or bad news?
Good question.
Only 2 fouls on TCU. 100 years ago, one seed changed everything. Pioneer is proud to be the one you count on when every bushel counts. Plant the 100th season of Pioneer.
Joshua Jefferson scored to put the Cyclones up 2, and that's where we stand right now. But free throws coming for TCU as Bateman got the foul on the layup attempt. Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield knows you're here for every memorable moment, every fast break, every three-pointer, and every game-winning play. Wellmark's here for every moment, too, with healthcare coverage you can count on all season long. Find the right plan for you at wellmark.com/hoops. Toulson to the free throw line.
Toulson, 83% free throw shooter.
But 1 of 3 in this game.
Yeah.
He shoots 2 here, 41-39 Iowa State. And his free throw's good. Toulson started his career at BYU, then transferred to Utah Valley State, and then on to TCU. And he can tie the game with his second free throw. Takes his time and fires. And hits, and we're tied at 41. 11:34 to go. Here's Lipsy against Pierre, getting it into the front court. A pass to Heisey along the left wing. Nate 0 for 3 on threes. Off to Bateman, right side. Bateman attracts a double team, hooks it out to Heisey. Ball reversal, Jefferson, left side. Jefferson had it poked free, got it back. Absorbs some contact from Robinson. Down to 7 to shoot. Jefferson fadeaway left baseline, no, and the rebound to Toulson. And now TCU can take the lead. Not a good possession at all for Iowa State. And Lilavicius throws it to Robinson in the right corner. Bateman covers up on him. Now a double team comes. Robinson steps through, throws it to the left corner. Lilavicius brings it back out to Toulson for a 3, and he missed it. But the rebound saved in by Punch. Toulson has it. Layup good. And TCU leads 43-41.
How many times have we seen an air ball result in an offensive rebound against Iowa State and in a basket?
10 now for Toulson, and TCU leads by 2, 43-41. Lipsy to the right side. Throws it out to Jefferson. Quick pass underneath to Buchanan, and he had his shot blocked by Punch. And is cleared by TCU, and they try to add to a 2-point lead.
He's just got to dunk that over Toulson.
Absolutely. Toulson in the right corner gets fouled by Bateman, who was trying to close out and picks up his 3rd foul.
Blake was open. He had Toulson coming over, who's not a shot blocker. He faked, and that allowed time for Punch to come over, who's the 2nd leading shot blocker in the Big 12.
And now free throws, and Bateman picks up his 3rd foul. He's going to come out for Torrey. And Heisey leaves as Momcilovic returns. And Iowa State is down by 2, and TCU with the ball. And now 16 fouls on Iowa State.
Yes.
Pierre to throw it in. 10:19 to go. Cyclones down 2. Pierre throws it in to Punch, gets it right back, and shoots a 3 from the right wing. He missed it, but Toulson tips the rebound out. Torrey hustling for it, might be hurt. And Buchanan up with it off to Momcilovic for a 3 in transition, and he missed it. Torrey trying to scrape himself up off the floor. TCU clears and pushes ahead to Lilavicius. Back out it comes. They bounce it to Pierre to the right side. Toulson drives right baseline, traveled. They call a blocking foul on Momcilovic.
That's 1 and 1.
Boy, that was a travel by Toulson. Maybe not. I don't know. He got tied up by Jefferson, too.
Yeah, that's, like I say, 2 shots, active shooting. Yeah, life on the road, brother.
Victoria.
Iowa State's got to play better. I mean, that's first and foremost.
But it seems like loose balls that they're having a chance to get just keep bouncing to TCU.
They just got one, and they missed a 3.
And now Toulson's free throw is good. He's got 11.
Iowa State, 3 of 16 from 3. And Iowa State gets Plata in.
It's been some kind of struggle for Iowa State offensively in this game.
This is nothing against Dennis, but it's a trip to the dentist office here tonight.
44-41, and one more free throw for Toulson. And he made them both. He's got a dozen to lead their team, and it's 45-41. TCU with its biggest lead at 4. Lipsy gets it across. Tries to drive it, bumped by Pierre. Lipsy leaves it for Jefferson. Quick pass underneath to Plata. Good catch. Shot blocked. Plata got it back, and now he was tied up. Alternate possession. Cyclones will keep it. They'll have 16 to shoot. But TCU has recovered. When Iowa State has made that pass into the paint, they've been able to get the block shots. And that time it was Edmonds that got the rejection. And now Jefferson inbound. Jefferson throws it into Lipsy. Right elbow. Quick pass. Back into Jefferson. Left-hand layup too hard. Jefferson got his own rebound. Back up in a crowd. Couldn't get it to go. Toulson rebounds and outlets to Pierre. Pierre cross court to Robinson. He drives and lays it in. And it's 47-41 TCU. And we'll see if TJ Otzelberger calls a timeout. No. 9:22 to go. Cyclones down by 6. Lipsy out high. Gets rid of it to Plata. Knocked free by Robinson, but Plata gets it back and drives and lays it up too hard. And now the rebound out to Toulson. Oh, man. A wide open layup for Plata, and he couldn't finish.
A great move by Plata.
9 minutes to go. TCU up 6. Pierre for 3. Missed it. Rebound off Momcilovic's chest. And then a foul on Iowa State trying to get it back. And it's been that kind of a night for Iowa State. Milan just had the ball deflect off his shoulder. And my goodness, when it rains, it pours.
Yeah, Iowa State has missed 3 shots point blank here in the last 2 minutes. At least 3.
Plata now with 3 fouls, and back to the free throw line goes Toulson.
Now, that was a terrific drive by Plata to the basket. I mean, and then just a little too hard off the glass, and then couldn't follow his own shot.
Toulson shooting the front end of the 1-and-1, and he got it. 13 for him to lead all scorers in the game. Coming off the bench. And 8:56 to go.
Yeah, and Iowa State does take the timeout.
48-41 TCU. With 8:56 remaining, they have built a 7-point lead. And they have scored the last 9 points.
Yeah.
They had a 10-0 run in the first half. They're right now on a 9-0 run, and Toulson can add to it with a free throw.
13-2 run. Yeah, so Iowa State just not finishing around the basket, not making three-point shots, turning the ball over. Did I leave anything out?
I hope not, but I'm afraid you might have. It just has been one of those nights.
And they fouled.
Yeah.
And I know some of the whistles haven't gone Iowa State's way, but give TCU credit. I mean, they've pushed the envelope here.
Just 2 fouls in the second half on TCU.
Yeah.
And Tolson back to the free throw line with 8:56 to go. And Iowa State down by 7.
Is there a sense of urgency for Iowa State? And then can you make the plays on offense? I mean, you're at 41 points with less than 9 minutes to go.
Tolson, the back end of the 1-and-1 is good, and it's 49-41 TCU with 8:56 to go. So the Cyclones find themselves in an 8-point hole. Here's Lipsy. And now the few TCU fans that are here getting into it. Lipsy to the right wing, throws it out to Torrey. Way out left. He tries to drive it. It's knocked free by Punch. Torrey got it back and then had it taken away again. Tolson gets the steal, and Iowa State keeps turning it over. And here comes Pierre. 8:34 to go. The harder they try, the harder it gets. They're down by 8. Pierre got a screen out high, a moving screen from Edmonds. Throws it back out to Tolson. Shot fake. Tolson driving. Tough shot blocked by Jefferson, but picked up by Edmonds. Again, the ball goes right to TCU, down to 6 to shoot. And a foul. An offensive foul on Punch as he pushed off Lipsy to make the catch. And Punch picks up his 3rd foul. Just the 3rd foul of the second half on TCU. But now you got to start getting some shots, first of all, and then making them.
Number one, yeah. You don't score if you turn it over. But there's not a lot of bounce in Iowa State's step right now. And TCU's trapping beyond the arc has really slowed Iowa State down, and their counters have not been productive.
As you mentioned, they are a good defensive team. 49-41 TCU, 8:10 to go. Lipsy has the dribble in the front court for the Cyclones, defended by Pierre. Here comes a double team. Lipsy picks up the dribble and throws it to Heisey, way out left. Heisey crosses over and drives and had it stripped, but a foul called. And it will not be a shooting foul, I don't think. It's on the floor. Yes.
I don't know what he was doing.
Robinson the foul.
That's a shooting foul in 2026.
But not today, it isn't. Yeah. And timeout on the floor. 7:57 to go. 49-41. TCU in front. We take the break on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
With their strength and versatility, there's almost no job John Deere compact utility tractors can't handle. With their powerful diesel engines and auto connect system, these tractors make your job easier. From mowing to hauling to snow removal, these machines do it all. And right now at Van Wall, you can get a John Deere 1023E for as little as $140 per month. Stop into your local Van Wall today, or visit vanwall.com for more details. Offering 4/30/2026. Some restrictions apply. See a Van Wall location for details.
Mary Greeley wants you for our award-winning team. We provide outstanding patient care throughout central Iowa, and we're looking for a variety of healthcare professionals, including nurses and patient care techs. We also have part-time jobs for students, competitive salaries, great benefits, and an unbeatable workplace culture. Learn more about your opportunities at mgmc.org/careers.
American Equity salutes today's hero of the game, honoring those who serve at every Cyclone game. Just as our veterans safeguard our freedom, American Equity helps protect your financial future. Named one of Newsweek's most trustworthy insurance companies in America 3 years in a row, American Equity delivers secure retirement income with the service you deserve. Join American Equity in honoring and thanking all who serve our country. To the Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield second half. 7:57 to go in regulation. Cyclones trail with their biggest deficit of the game, 49-41 TCU. Iowa State scored just 11 points here in the second half. Let's pause 10 seconds and allow our stations to identify themselves. This is the Cyclone Network from Learfield. Well, Iowa State with its work cut out.
Yeah, both ends. You know, it's not that TCU has been super efficient on offense. I mean, they've turned it over, 11 times? They're shooting 38% from the field, 25% from three. But they've won the 50-50 plays in this game. Some of them have bounced to them. I'm sure some have bounced to Iowa State as well, but they have been better at those kind of plays in this game. And Cyclones have to find a way to close. I know some people are going to say a trap game. You got Kansas and Houston coming up. This is Tuesday night. You're not playing again until Saturday. I don't really, and I know TJ wouldn't agree with that.
Momcilovic inbounds to Heisden, gets it right back for a left wing three ball, and he got it. Great baseline out of bounds play, and Milan scores for the first time since early in the game a big three to cut it to 5, 49-44.
And he had enough time. He didn't have to rush the shot.
And now Harding to the left wing. Boy, if Milan could get hot, what a difference that could make. Off on the right side is Toulson. Toulson throws it out high to Pierre, left side to Harding. Now they get it to Robinson. Big defensive stand right here for Iowa State. 8 to shoot it. Toulson throws it to Edmonds out high. 6 on the shot clock. Edmonds dribbling to the left side, hands it off to Pierre, and it's an illegal screen on Edmonds on the handoff. That's his third, and that's 5 team fouls now on TCU as he hip-checked Torrey. And now Iowa State down 5, gets the ball back. So, Eric, you just kind of hang in there and
you just got to keep making plays.
Maybe one shot can really get you going, that 3 by Momcilovic. See if it can spark the Cyclones.
Let's hope it's contagious.
Lipsy brings it up the floor with 7:20 to go, and the Cyclones down 5. Taman to the right wing, got a screen from Torrey. Bounce pass to Jefferson, shovels it out to Heisey, who drives, leaves it for Jefferson, fumbles the pass, gets into the paint, leaves it for Momcilovic, Milan into the paint, and he'll throw it back out to Jefferson for a left wing three. It's good! Back-to-back threes by Iowa State. Joshua into double digits with 12, and it's 49-47.
Great decision by Milan.
Huge threes back-to-back for Momcilovic and Jefferson. Cyclones within 2, 6:47 to go. Punch picks up his dribble out high. Momcilovic denying the pass to Pierre. Good work. And now Punch hands it off to Toulson. Back to Pierre in the right corner. Down to 7 to shoot it. Pierre on the dribble, knocked away by Heisey. Got it back. Triple teamed. Walked, got away with it. Now throws it to Harding, who airballs a 3. That should have been a travel. But Iowa State does get it on the shot clock violation. And now with 6:27 to go, they're down 2 and have the ball right back.
Yeah, a lot of time left in this one. And maybe a little more spring in the Cyclones step now.
Lipsy brings it up the floor for Iowa State, defended by Pierre. Taman got a screen from Jefferson, throws it off to Heisey way out right. Here's Nate on the dribble, finds Jefferson, cross court to Momcilovic, Milan way out left. Defended by the smaller Harding, gets to the baseline, struggles with the dribble, hooks a pass out to Jefferson, 6 to shoot. Jefferson driving, had it stripped, got it back, out to Lipsy for 3. Back iron, no. Rebound Jefferson, back out to Lipsy. Right side drive by Taman, floater high off the glass and in. Second chance points, Lipsy with 10, and we're tied at 49.
Wow, quick 8-0 run by Iowa State.
Out of that timeout, 5:44 to go.
You gotta have a timeout.
Timeout TCU, this game is tied at 49 with 5:42 to go. Iowa State, a quick 8-0 burst. A couple of threes and then the Lipsy floater along the baseline.
A wide open 3 from Lipsy to start. But then the offensive rebound. And boy, you're about 2 inches away on that floater by Lipsy from top of the backboard. He had to get that one high over the shot blocker. What a great touch by the senior leader. Lipsy now with 10 points. He's got 5 assists as well.
Refresh my memory. Did we take the ID?
Yes, we did.
Okay. I'm aging. All right, 5:42 left. Aren't we all, I guess?
I feel for you, brother.
Yeah, 49-49, Iowa State and TCU with 5:42 left. And now can the Cyclones keep that positive momentum going? They're playing Jefferson at the 5.
Yeah, Buchanan got off to a good start, but it's like I don't know. He only played 10 minutes in the first half. He wasn't in foul trouble.
TCU doesn't really have a true 5, so in some ways this matchup makes sense. Here is Harding with it. Off to Punch. Defended by Jefferson out high. Joshua tried to poke it free, commits the foul. And that'll send Punch to the free throw line. So Jefferson picks up his third.
That's team foul number 9.
I would say there's a bunch of guys with 3, but nobody with 4.
Yeah.
But at the free throw line is David Punch.
Final 1-1.
Punch in Big 12 games, just 49% from the line. He was good in the non-conference, but he's really struggled with the line in conference play. And he will shoot a 1-1 here. And the front end misses. Rebound tipped around and tracked down by Jefferson. So now 5:30 to go, and the Cyclones can take the lead. Lipsy walks it up. Lipsy to the right side with the dribble. Little hesitation, gets it to Jefferson out high, who drives it in on Punch. Jefferson, layup, would not fall, but he tipped the rebound out to Momcilovic. And now Iowa State with a second opportunity. Torrey has it in a tie game with 5:08 to go. Off to Lipsy way out right. Taman on the dribble. And he had it poked free. It's out of bounds to Iowa State with 10 to shoot. 5:03 on the game clock.
That was another great offensive rebound, though.
What do you got in mind baseline out of bounds here? Let's see if the Cyclones can capitalize like they did with that Momcilovic 3 a moment ago.
And that's going to be option number 1.
Lipsy throws it in for Heisey at the right elbow. He waits for Cutters, gets it to Lipsy, layup good. Beautiful baseline out of bounds. How about that?
Well, Lipsy was doing the pin down for Momcilovic, who rolled around. They switched it, and that left Lipsy open. Great read by Heisey.
Cyclones in front now, 51-49. And they are on a 10-0 run. And Edmonds has it out high with 4:40 remaining. Edmonds on the dribble, takes it in on Jefferson, draws the foul. That's 4 on Joshua. And Edmonds to the free throw line to shoot 2. So Jefferson gets his 4th with 4:35 remaining. That's a big deal.
Yeah, Edmonds 70%. Yeah, Jefferson tonight, 12 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and at least 3 steals.
Xavier Edmonds to the free throw line, shooting 2. And he missed the first one.
Well, maybe it's contagious. It's back-to-back misses.
They'll be shooting 2 the rest of the way. It's 10 team fouls on Iowa State.
How about don't send them there?
Yes, I like that idea.
Where it was a big gap, still a pretty big gap. But TCU had just committed 2. Now they have 5. They only have 1 foul left to give.
Second free throw by Edmonds is good. That ends that 10-0 Cyclone run. But it's 51-50. Iowa State leading by 1. 4:33 remaining. And Lipsy brings it up the floor. Defended by Harding. Cyclones a 1-point lead in the ball with 4:25 to go. Lipsy to the right wing. Picks up the dribble. Fires a pass to Jefferson. Down low, Heisey. Reverse layup good. Jefferson the assist. Heisey the finish. His first bucket. Yeah. And it's 53-50, and now they throw it away, trying to lob it, and Torrey comes up with it for Iowa State. Cyclones a 3-point lead in the ball with 4:08 to go. Bucket here would be huge. Torrey throws to Lipsy, left wing. Lipsy gets a screen from Jefferson. Here comes a double team. He hooks it over to Torrey. Killian driving. Leaves it for Lipsy. A left wing 3 on the way. It missed. Jefferson kept the rebound alive, but Lilovicius has it for TCU. As the Cyclone lead stays at 3.
Wow, another good look.
Here's Harding to the left wing. Torrey denying the entry to Edmonds. Harding has the dribble. 5:15 to shoot it. They go punch high-low. Stolen by Torrey. Killian takes the steal the other way. And the Cyclones a 3-point lead in the ball.
The advantage of Killian Torrey's defensive abilities. Wow.
3:25 remaining. Iowa State a 3-point lead in the ball. Jefferson driving right. Had his pass kicked. Iowa State will have it. We'll get immediate timeout. It's the final one. 3:19 to go in regulation. Cyclones up 53-50. Let's take the break on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
Propane is the official fuel of Iowa State tailgating, providing your family a safe and reliable heat source. Propane is also the renewable choice for your backyard barbecues, mowers, home heating, livestock heat, crop drying, and more. To learn more about propane's safety and versatility, visit iapropane.org or contact your local propane provider for all your propane needs. This message provided by the Iowa Propane Education and Research Council.
The silly moments, the proud moments, even the hard moments. They're what make life remarkable. And they're why Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here for every moment, committed to making healthcare better, more affordable, with more choices for care and service and coverage that give you peace of mind no matter what comes your way. So you can show up for every tender moment, every brave moment, and every wouldn't miss it for the world moment, knowing that Blue is here for you. Go to Walmart.com/every moment to find a plan right for you.
RE/MAX is the official real estate partner of Iowa State Athletics, and we understand there's a number for everything: square footage, down payment, interest rates. But how do you measure the trust you have in your agent? For a RE/MAX agent, it's not about numbers on a contract. It's about being a trusted RE/MAX agent. That means you'll get honest advice, expert guidance, and someone who's committed to your success. Because while numbers count, trust is what truly matters. RE/MAX, the official real estate partner of Iowa State Athletics. Each office independently owned and operated.
Hey, Cyclone fans, when in downtown Kansas City, stay where the Cyclones stay. The Kansas City Marriott downtown. Whether you're here for a game, weekend getaway, or just soaking up the city, we've got you covered. And don't miss Bar Central inside the Kansas City Marriott downtown, home to Kansas City's largest indoor video wall. This massive LED display is 16 feet tall and 32 feet wide and shows nearly every major televised sporting event. Bar Central is the ultimate destination for game days, craft beers, and great times. Book your stay at the Kansas City Marriott downtown, your home away from Hilton. Visit Marriott.com today.
Welcome back to the Walmart Blue Cross Blue Shield second half. 3:19 to go. 53-50 Iowa State, and they'll have the ball. One play resumes. Cyclone women dropped an 83-69 decision at BYU tonight. The Cyclones are now 19-6 on the season as they split on that tough road trip. Not a bad deal.
It's a long trip.
Yeah, it's a long trip, and they got a win out of it. So you'll take it, and a 19-6 record heading back home. But here, it's Iowa State by 3. They trailed by 8, but they're on a 12-1 run.
And can Iowa State, I know you want great possessions, you want to score baskets, but if you get fouled, can you make free throws? You're 2 of 7 at the line today.
They have held TCU without a basket over the last 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, from jerseys to hats and more fan favorites, find everything you need to gear up for game day at Kohl's at Kohls.com.
So baseline out of bounds, and this is where 2 of Iowa State's best plays have come. A Momchilovich 3 and a Lipsy layup. And now Lipsy will throw it in with 20 to shoot, 3:19 on the game clock, and the Cyclones up by 3.
Cyclones with their starters in.
5 turnovers and no field goals for TCU during this stretch. Heisey collects the inbounds pass. Gets it to Momchilovich, top of the circle. He finds Lipsy right wing, 15 to shoot it. Taman has the dribble against Punch. It's got to be a mismatch somewhere. Here's Lipsy off to Heisey right wing, down to 6 on the shot clock. Heisey needs help. Got it to Jefferson, 3 to shoot. Got to shoot it. Joshua's going to have to, he got it stolen. Pierre comes up with it. Here comes Pierre in on Heisey. Heisey did a great job cutting him off, but now punched down the lane. Stripped by Torrey. And Torrey fumbles the ball, couldn't recover.
He's fouled.
He was fouled, but another defensive play by Killian Torrey. And with 2:51 to go, the Cyclones have the ball back.
Yeah, that's a huge, huge play defensively.
First by Heisey, and then by Torrey. Heisey stopped Pierre's penetration.
Okay. That was team foul number 6.
Right. 2:50 to go. Cyclones a 3-point lead in the ball.
Cyclones in the bonus.
Lipsy up the right side. Got a screen from Heisey. Now he slips a pass to Jefferson, who finds Heisey for the layup. Beautiful pass by Jefferson. Heisey lays it in. And Iowa State leads it 55-50.
9th assist for Joshua.
Cyclones by 5. It's a 14-1 run. Pierre has it way out right. Down to 2:23 to go. Pierre on the dribble. Heisey cuts him off. Pierre spins, throws a pass down low, and a 2-hand dunk for Robinson. Finally ends the drought for TCU. Robinson flushes it home, and it's 55-52 with 2:07 to go. Crowd comes to their feet. Torrey dribbles it up the right side. We're down to 2 minutes. And he throws it away, trying to go to Lipsy. An unforced turnover.
Well, Lipsy had broken into the clear, but the pass, he was cutting diagonally across the lane. The pass from outside the three-point line, just too high.
1:57 to go. Cyclone lead is 3, but TCU with the ball back. Pierre brings it across. Torrey picks him up. Got to defend without fouling here.
Yeah, especially Jefferson.
Down to 13 to shoot. Pierre driving, and he's cut off and puts up a wild shot and hits it. It's a one-point game. 55-54 with 1:35 to go and a timeout called here by Jamie Dixon.
And that's it for Jamie's timeouts, I believe, isn't it?
I think that's it.
Yes.
It's a one-point game as TCU answers with a quick 4-point flurry, aided by that Cyclone turnover. Now with 1:35 to go, it's 55-54 Iowa State.
Yeah, points off turnovers. Better than it was at one point. It's now even at 14 apiece, but Cyclones with each team now 15 turnovers.
It has not been the prettiest game, but it's going to be a thing of beauty if the Cyclones can pull it out. They lead 55-54. 1:35 to go.
Yeah, find a way, as they say in golf, no pictures on the scorecard.
That's right. Boy, really low-scoring game. I mean, Iowa State has not been involved in a lot of games in the 50s. At all.
Cyclones have assisted on 20 of 24 baskets in this game.
Jefferson has been terrific sharing the basketball.
Yeah, Joshua took 12 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists.
And he's been out there with 4 fouls for about the last 3 or 4 minutes. So, well, 4:35, he got his 4th. So last 3 minutes he's played with that 4th foul. But now a huge possession for Iowa State. And keep in mind...
Okay, now, as I look on my monitor, it says Jefferson has 3.
Fouls?
3 fouls.
Okay, maybe my scoring is incorrect.
Yeah.
I
like theirs better.
Okay. I'm happy to be wrong. Never been so happy to be wrong. 3 fouls on Jefferson. Okay, that's a major difference there. Sorry, folks.
Played a Bateman, Toure, Jefferson all with 3.
Okay, that is a much better deal for the Cyclones. And now, 1:35 to go. Monster possession right here for Iowa State. Toure to throw it into Lipsy. And here comes Taman with the Cyclones up by 1. Lipsy into the front court, picked up by Pierre. Jefferson sets a screen. He gives it to Jefferson, left to the lane. Out to Momcilovic. Now Lipsy, back to Milan, way out right. 1:20 on the game clock. 13 on the shot clock. Jefferson has it. That is poked away from him, but he goes and gets it. 8 to shoot. Jefferson works against Edmonds. Jefferson picks up his dribble, throws to Momcilovic. He'll have to put up a tough shot. He won't get it off in time. And it's a shot clock violation. It did not hit the rim, even if he did get it off in time. And TCU gets the ball back with 1:03 to go. An empty possession for Iowa State. And now 1:03 remaining, and TCU with an opportunity to take the lead. Boy, every time
I tell you what, sometimes like a deflection doesn't show up on a stat monitor.
Exactly what I was thinking.
A deflection like that changed the possession.
No question. Toulson to throw it in. 1:05 left. TCU down 1. And it comes to Pierre. Iowa State has won the last 3 games in this arena by 3 points, 2 points, and 1 point. And they're up by 1 now with 58 seconds to go. And Pierre has the dribble. Way out right. Throws it to Toulson. Back to Pierre. Down to 50 seconds. 14 on the shot clock. Pierre against Toure. Now off a switch. He fires a 3 and hits it. Pierre hits a huge 3. And TCU leads at 57-55.
And Iowa State's going to take the timeout.
42 seconds to go. And TCU up by 2 on the Pierre 3. A huge shot by Pierre.
Yeah, his first made 3 of the night.
But he is a good 3-point shooter, their best.
Yeah.
And now with 40 seconds to go, Iowa State down by 2, 57-55.
TCU out of timeouts. Iowa State has 1 remaining after this. Iowa State, though, bonus, only 6 fouls on TCU, so common fouls are 1 and 1, and I hate to bring up the negative, but Iowa State 2 of 7 at the free throw line.
Yeah, just 2 points at the line all night for Iowa State. That's part of the reason they only have 55 on the board, and now they trail it by 2. 40 seconds on the game clock, 25 on the shot clock, and Iowa State in the huddle.
And Iowa State had a pretty good defensive possession that last time, but sometimes the guy steps up and makes a big shot, and that was Pierre. Out of a step-back three.
Well, do you draw something up for Gabe Kelcher here? We saw him hit a big shot in this arena from the wing. Remember that?
Oh, wow, yeah.
Oh, boy. Well, 40 seconds to go. TCU up by 2. On the floor for Iowa State, it's Momcilovic and Heisey along with Jefferson, Torrey, and Lipsey. I think you attack the basket here.
Oh, 100%. You know, and I'm sure that's what they're going to guard against. They have size in there.
Torrey to throw it in.
Toulson.
And it comes to Lipsey. 38 seconds. Cyclones down 2. Lipsey hooks a pass, knocked away, and recovered by Edmonds, and he saves it into Toulson. Ahead to Robinson for a dunk. A steal and dunk for TCU. And they lead it now, and now at the other end, Lipsey gets fouled with 25 seconds to go, and the Cyclones down by 4, and now Taman shoots a big 1-and-1.
Iowa State ran a bread-and-butter play to get Momcilovic. That is scouting right there. A great job by TCU. They knew what Iowa State was going to go to. And an excellent play that time by Xavier Edmonds to come up with a steal.
1-and-1 for Lipsey with 25 seconds to go. Edmonds tiptoeing that sideline, saved it into Toulson, who threw it ahead of Robinson for the dunk. So TCU up 4, and now a big 1-and-1 for Lipsey with 25 seconds left. Front end on the way, and he missed it. And the rebound to Toulson. Poked away by Lipsey, but a foul call on Taman. And with 23 seconds to go, TCU will go shoot 2 free throws.
Boy,
at the other end.
Talk about runs. Iowa State had to weather a 10-point run in the second half. They had a 10-point run, and now they've given up a 9-0 run with Toulson shooting 2. And Iowa State will be, if they can't reverse tide here, will be the 4th team in the AP top 11 to lose tonight.
Toulson shooting 2 for TCU with 23 seconds to go, and he rims out the first one. So it stays 59-55 for now. .23 seconds to go. Second free throw by Toulson on the way. Got that one. 60-55. And now Iowa State needs to score and score quickly. They're down by 5. You do have one of the great three-pointers in the country, the best in the country, in Milan Momcilovic, if he can get it in his hands. He'll inbound it here to Lipsey. Taman pushes it up with 22 seconds. He'll get it to Momcilovic, a right-wing 3 on the way. Banked too hard. Rebound tipped out. Toulson has it. Toulson on a run out will hit the brakes. Now Iowa State has to foul with 11 seconds to go. And TCU up by 5. So the Horned Frogs, who have had a hard time closing games, found a way to do it against Kansas State the other day, and now they're finding a way to do it here.
Yeah. And it was after Iowa State had found a way to come back from a 8-point deficit with a run to take the lead.
Toulson's free throw's good. 61-55. This would make it a 3-possession game if he knocks this down. 11 seconds to go. Second free throw's also good. 62-55, 11 seconds left. Momcilovic to throw it in. Got it into Lipsey. 10 seconds. Lipsey up the left side. Gives it to Momcilovic for a 3. And he missed it. The rebound to Toulson. And he hits the deck, and a foul called on Iowa State with 2 seconds to go. And TCU is going to get this victory. Their 4th opportunity against a top 10 team on this floor this year, and they're going to get the win here today. And that's going to get them A much-needed win to get them back in the NCAA tournament discussion.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be on the outside still, but they have opportunities ahead to really clean up their resume. And for Iowa State, I mean, it's disappointing. I mean, you can't sugarcoat it. Cyclones messed around, and then had enough.
Tulsa missed the free throw and it's stuck in the rim.
I've never seen that.
On a free throw? No, that is very rare.
I mean, especially, it wasn't like it was a clanger.
No.
But Iowa State messed around too long, and then they had that burst, and then, I don't know, I think that one turnover in that stretch was absolutely huge after they snapped a 10-0 run.
Tulsa missed in both Jefferson rebounds, and that's going to do it. TCU wins it 62-55, and their fans rush the floor. And Iowa State will try to get its players off the floor safely.
I mean, the good news is there aren't that many here.
No, but they turn the lights out as well, and that doesn't help. But 62-55.
They have a rope up.
Yep, they're trying to get them out.
It's good.
62-55, TCU gets the victory over number 5, Iowa State. And the Cyclones fall to 21-3 overall. They're 8-3 in the Big 12. Their 5-game winning streak ends. TCU now 15-9 overall at 5-6 in the Big 12. We'll come back with a wrap-up show on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
On the Cyclone Sports Network, this is the wrap-up show. This is Iowa State Cyclone basketball from Learfield.
At Raceline.